Skinny Hardaway Sudden T. Back with another EP. And y'all, shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Move, baby, move. Move. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm way off this morning, bro. Like, way off. No, when I say I absolutely had this big shirt nowhere, I absolutely have this big shirt nowhere. My goddamn mind out over the place. My mind all over the place. But you know what? The show must go on, man. The show must go on. Again, y'all, I'm a little out of it. What's good, MP? Everything, man. I won't complain. I won't complain, brother. I ain't gonna say I can't complain, but I won't complain. It ain't all good. It ain't all bad. Everything working, bro. Everything working, though. Glad you can make it, brother. Yeah, y'all. I told you I'm way out this morning for real. Y'all know how I be like, I'm unprepared. I'm unprepared. This morning I'm really unprepared. My mind ain't really in it this morning. My mind on some other shit. I left work early. I left work early and some more shit. Yeah. I supposed to still be at work. I left work at 9 because my shit went all the way right. Because my head ain't all the way put together this morning. But we finna get into it. Shout out my guy 7BA7B1 with the super sticker. Let me turn my monetization on, get a shirt and all that good stuff. But you know, I'm a little late today. I had to take me a day off yesterday. I had to take me a day off yesterday. My boy Plant lost. That was kind of hard on your boy. So I had to give me a day off. And then this morning, I got even more terrible news on some other tip. And it ain't terrible as in, uh, life threatening terrible news and nothing like that, though. But, that shit fucking with. I'm a little off this morning. That shit fucking with me. Shout out my guy to D-Hat. Appreciate y'all sliding through. Let me get my monetization on because y'all in the building. Y'all sliding through. Get this thing. Sure. My phone on 11%, y'all, so my shit charging. My shit charging this morning. I told you I've been out of. I ain't charged none of my phones last night. Woke up this morning to some off-putting news. My spirits ain't right this morning, man. But I'm glad y'all folks can make it. We gonna talk about Plant-Canelo post reaction, and we gonna talk about what Bud Crawford. Man, I forgot to play y'all what Bud said off the rip. Like I ain't even finna play. Off the rip, I'm finna play what Bud said so y'all can hear, get this audio. Then I'm gonna get this thing shared. And then we gonna get on into it and all that good shit. I want y'all to hear what Bud said. Fair use commentary only. Fair use commentary only. Spence is done. So you done with Spence for right now. So Spence is not. You don't think Spence will be this year, maybe next year? Never. Right there, never. What about 154? Never gonna happen. What about 154? The boy. So we talking about Bud and Earl. We talking about Bud and Earl this morning. And we talking about Canelo Alvarez post fight. I'm gonna start on Bud and his comments. Because what the fuck, bro? What you mean, Bud? And now the first thing a Bud fan is going to say is they gonna hit you with, oh, he chased Earl. Now let's just be real, y'all. Who did he chase? Who did Bud chase? Name me the opponents that he chased, bro. Because from the looks of his opponent, it looked like he chased motherfucking Jeff Horn. It looked like he chased motherfucking Kell Brook. It looked like he chased. Because you saying chase. From when that conversation happened, Earl Spence said, we gonna fight after I get the belts. And Terrence Crawford went on to do absolutely nothing. Terrence Crawford should have, had one of those fights and got one of the belts off of Earl, so he could have been 2-2. You know what I mean? So for you to say, oh well, he chased him this long and now he don't want that fight. Okay, let's just Let's just say that he did chase him, right? Even though he told him back then, we gonna get the belts and we gonna unify. Let's just say he did chase him, right? You chase Manny Pacquiao for longer than that. Oh, well, that's Manny Pacquiao. He's the cash cow. Well, Manny Pacquiao retired. And in your division currently right now, bud, who is the cash cow? It's that Earl. It's that Earl. It's that Earl. How the fuck I get a dislike already? Damn, I just turned this whole on. I got dislike. Somebody got my shit on Icon. Somebody got my shit on Icon just to dislike my shit. Bro, I literally ain't been on 6 minutes. Shout out my guy 7BA, 7B1 though. But hell yeah. Let me get this thing shut. But hell yeah, so you can say, oh well, Bud tired of chasing Earl. Quite frankly, Bud Crawford didn't chase anyone. There's been no chasing going on by anyone. And if you want to say, oh well, he chased this guy, he chased that guy. He chased Manny Pacquiao longer than he could have chased anybody. He said, good morning, fellas. Yeah, shout out my guy. I'm getting the situation. He chased Manny Pacquiao longer than he would have chased anybody. And let me throw out this chasing shit all together, y'all. How is it chasing somebody when he has all the belts in your division? I'm a little off this morning, y'all, but we gonna make it work. I'm a little off. My mind ain't all the way there. We gonna make it work. How the hell do you chase somebody, right? That run your division? It's beneficial to not just you, bud. I mean, it's beneficial to not just him. It's beneficial to you too. How you go sit in a division, you know what I mean, and not fight the guy with the other 3 belts? If you got a belt and he got the other 3, how you go sit in his division, you know what I mean, and say, oh, well, I'm not going to chase him type deal. Watching these ads, my guy. Appreciate you, Brown on Boxing. Appreciate you. How you go sit in 147-pound division and say you're not going to fight Earl? And your fans say, oh, well, you chased him this long. If y'all in the same division, what the fuck else are you going to do? You know what I mean? It's a duck, bro. When Earl Spence had other plans, Bud Crawford was acting like he wanted Earl Spence. He, oh, you got to drop everything you doing to fight me now. He knowing damn well that man wasn't, going to do that shit. You know what I mean? He know damn well that man wasn't going to do that shit. Earl said, after I get the belts, we fight. Now we here. We literally like less than a year away. And now Bud don't want to fight no more. How the fuck? Like what's going to happen at 147, right? Shout out y'all in my Facebook group. I got some new members in my Facebook group. Shout out y'all. What the hell is going to happen? Shout out Jelly Bean sliding through this junk. Trap Media USA, Brown on Boxing. Shout out Brown on Boxing, Trap Media USA, and Jelly Bean 428. What the fuck is going to happen at 147 if Earl Spence saying he passed that Earl fight? You know what I mean? What's going to happen? And guys like me, that like I'm ready to crucify Bud for not fighting Earl, especially when Earl already said years ago that we was gonna get this fight. And I don't want to hear that I'm tired of chasing you, because how you tired of trying to be great? If Earl Spence hold the keys for you to get undisputed in your division, then what you mean you tired of chasing him? You tired of chasing greatness? Chasing greatness ain't easy, bro. Because you're not chasing Earl Spence. Earl Spence been getting built. Earl Spence beat Porter. You know what I mean? He had the Manny fight lined up, but now he got Ugas, the guy that beat Manny. Now he got that fight lined up. You know what I mean? So you're not chasing. You don't get tired of chasing nobody, and on top of it, you haven't been chasing nobody. Bud Crawford shouldn't be tired. What's good, David? Shout out my guy David sliding through. Bud Crawford shouldn't be tired of anything, because he's had the easiest route at 147 since he been there. You know what I mean? People want to say Earl Spence, easy route this, easy route that. Well, Earl Spence, easy route was Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. Bud Crawford, easy route was Kell Brook and Mean Machine. You know what I mean? So who really chasing who? What are you chasing? Are you chasing Earl Spence? So you mean tell me you chasing Earl Spence, right? And along the line of chasing Earl Spence, you didn't meet up with not one other contender. You didn't meet up with not one other top 10 guy. And we're gonna give him credit for Sean Porter, but Sean Porter was a mandated fight. Sean Porter was a mandated fight. People want to pretend that guys are ducking Bud, guys are ducking this guy. He chased Earl. This who did he really chase? Look at his fights the last couple years. Who did that guy chase? That guy didn't chase a soul. If anything, he ran away from competition. You know what I mean? And you never heard Earl Spence say, you never heard Earl Spence say, "Oh, that fight not gonna happen. That fight not gonna happen." Earl Spence always said, "Yeah, that fight gonna happen. That fight gonna happen. It's gonna happen for undisputed. For undisputed." Now you got Buzz saying, "Oh yeah, that fight never happened. Never, never." Like why? And they chasing shit don't fly with me, bro. What you mean? That's like Canelo Alvarez, or that's like Caleb Plant saying, "Oh well, since we couldn't get the fight made the first 2-3 tries, then I'm not gonna fight you for undisputed because I had to chase you." Nah, bro, that's in the built-in excuse y'all giving that guy because y'all know that guy gonna get his ass whooped by Earl Spence. He said he didn't want Porter Ugars when they called him out. Bob even said, and that's what I'm getting at. And that's what I'm getting at. And and they say that about a lot of. And they say Bud Crawford is chasing these guys. They say Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? Earl Spence, Doug Bud, and Bud Chase. No, being real about it, Bud was forced to fight Sean Porter. No, Bud was forced into this fight. This is a mandatory fight. My guy Trap just alluded to it in the beginning. What did he tell? The shit, the shit became famous. It was a famous line. The shit became so famous. The shit became so famous. We all know the phrase now. Activate your mandatory. You gotta activate your mandatory. We all know that activate your mandatory phrase now, bro. And the killing part is ain't no such thing as activate your mandatory. You know what I mean? We give Bub, we give not me, because I'm done giving the pet. I've been trying to be nice about it. I've been trying to be smooth about it. But it just is what it is. My Bud don't want to fight no hard competition. Bud don't want to fight, and he don't even want to fight Earl Spence no more. So I can't even give him Earl Spence. Bud don't want to fight nobody but Earl Spence because if he lose to Earl Spence, it's gonna be acceptable. Bud's supposed to already get. We in year 3, 4 with Bud being at the welterweight division. All the top welterweights are mixing it up. The only welterweight that's not mixing it up in the division is Bud Crawford. So tell me how Bud is the one that want all the smoke. Tell me how Bud is the one, that's being ducked. When Bud is the one he's taking the most easiest fights at 147. He's the only champion as of late that has yet to fight another champion era from Sean Porter. You know what I mean? Bud is about to fight. Bud is about to fight Sean Porter after Earl Spence on the mandated call, bro. On the mandated call. We 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 want to give Bud credit for the shit he did at one. He's undisputed. He got this many division. He's powerful, bro. We not talking about none of that bullshit. I won MVP in middle school. I won MVP in middle school hoops. That shit don't help me. That shit don't help me in high school hoops. That shit didn't help me in high school hoops. That shit didn't. I won all Metro in high school. That all Metro shit didn't help me in college. I ain't do shit in college. I flunked out of college. That shit don't help you. Your past accomplishments don't help you. I was that nigga prep school, middle school, high school. I was that nigga. That shit don't help you. That shit don't help you on the next level. What you did at 140 don't help you at 147. You trying to get clout off the shit you did at 140, coming up. You coming up in a division trying to get shit you did out, trying to get clout off shit you did at 140. Earl, give me a fight. When truth be told, nigga, you could have had you a fight. You had all 4 belts coming from undisputed at 140. Now act like y'all know how the fuck this shit work. You can challenge for any belt coming up from 140 from undisputed. Yes, in the WBO, it's a bylaw, that you automatically get a title shot. But those sanctioning bodies, they giving anybody title shot they come up from the bottom division to the top because you undisputed. What the hell makes you think they won't give you a title shot? I've seen it done. The WBO isn't the only place where people come up from a lower weight and go up and receive title shots straight up. Canelo just did it. You know what I mean? Jamal Charlo did it. You know what I mean? Like you could get these title shots, bro. So don't let people tell you he chose to fight Jeff Horn for that belt. He could have fought any of the champions. He chose to fight Jeff Horn for that belt. That's what that man chose to do. I don't want to hear that. Like they want us to believe that Bud number one fight in the world and everybody ducking Bud and everybody ducking Bud. But if everybody ducking Bud, how the fuck Bud is the one with the lightest resume in the division? And I mean in that division, we're not talking about what he did at 140 or no shit like that. We talking about at his current division, Bud has the lightest resume, and he most definitely has the lightest resume of all the champions in that division. You know what I'm saying? So how is it that he's the boogeyman? He's being ducked, or everybody's scared of Bud, but Bud has literally had the easiest route. Now you could say, oh yeah, I'm gonna take the easy route. And easy route, compare his easy route to the route Terrence Crawford took, and you tell me what's the easy route. By the easy route, Earl Spence meant fights being made because Terrence Crawford, we clearly see Terrence Crawford ain't trying to make these fights. You know what I mean? He was supposed to fight Manny, then fight Manny. He was supposed to fight Earl, then fight Earl. He was supposed to fight Porter, told Porter to set up his mandatory type deal. So it's clear that Bud is the one that's not making these fights. So for Earl to say that, oh yeah, I'm gonna go on my side of the street first, make the easy fights. Easy meaning that I can actually make these fights. I ain't gotta sit here and bicker back and forth with these niggas to make no fight like I gotta do with you. So y'all think if Terrence Crawford don't want 60-40 now, he was gonna want 60-40 then? What Terrence Crawford was doing back then was he was trying to power play. He knew right then and there at that time maybe he could have got 50-50 from Earl. You know what I mean? Or maybe he would have got the most pot. What Earl said was, nah, I'm finna go collect these belts and then we go fight. He put Terrence Crawford in his place, and that's the real reason Terrence Crawford's mad, because Earl is the one who controlled the keys at 147. This isn't the 140-pound division. This is not Terrence Crawford division. That's why Terrence Crawford is upset, because he got to be B-side to Earl Spence. He just don't want to be B-side. Now his fans could say whatever they want to say. Earl chasing them. Oh, y'all always want to go back to 3-4 years ago, but we talking about right now. This man is straight up fucking ducking. This man is in broad daylight ducking. Bud Crawford is broad daylight ducking, and his fans trying to give him an out. I never seen a guy. Okay, I'm back. I never seen a guy, do. I never seen a guy do so little as of late. I never seen as of late. I never seen a guy do so little, and be given so much leeway. Imagine if, imagine if Earl Spence said, imagine if Earl Spence said as many times as Bud Crawford said, I don't want this fight. Y'all still trying to cook Earl Spence for some shit he said 3 years ago when he said, I'm gonna get the belts, then fight you. Y'all still trying to cook him on that shit when Terrence Crawford has literally said, I don't want to fight. He literally came up and said, I don't want to fight. That fight never happened. I don't want to fight. Y'all still trying to cook Earl on some shit that he said he never said that we wasn't gonna fight. He said we gonna fight later, and y'all saying that's a duck. But Bud literally coming out and say it, now it's later now, y'all. Now later is now. Now it's later. Now it's later. Y'all literally Bud saying now that he don't want to fight. That's a duck, bro. You pretending you want to fight this man when he got other plans. You pretended to want to fight Keith Thurman when you first came to the division. You pretended like you was gonna fight Manny Pacquiao. You pretended like you would move up to 154 to fight Jermell. I remember you saying that. Terrence Crawford is a pretender, bro. He's a pretender, bro. And if he loses to Sean Porter, yes, his career is over. His career is over. It's null and void. Because you have no big wins. You have no big wins. People like me think you're a chicken. You know what I mean? When it comes to 147, just the way you're moving, I feel like you're chicken. So if you lose to Sean Porter, him being your biggest fight, your biggest competition, you didn't wait this long. You done fought all these guys outside their prime. Your prime fight was Gamboa at 140, but we at 147. If he lose this fight to Sean Porter, he a hype job. And it's just dead on that. He a hype job, bro. From the way that he moving with this Earl Spence shit, when Earl Spence wanted to fight, you didn't want it. When Earl Spence wanted to fight, you didn't want it. When Earl Spence had other plans, you wanted to fight, right? You wanted Earl Spence to not go get the belts on his side with the quote unquote easy fights to make. Easy fights meaning contractually, because we still see how you work. We see how you work, Terrence Crawford. When you making your contracts and shit, you ain't had a fight yet. You had to be mandated to fight Sean Porter. So we see how you work with your contract. So if Earl Spence had to say yes right then, we probably still be working on the motherfucking contract for that fight, because Bud Crawford don't do good business. So we seen you give people hassles making fights. So people mad at Earl Spence for saying, I'm gonna fight you after I clean out the belts on my side to make the easier fights. Why Terrence Crawford completely, absolutely has done shit. Like he hadn't had a hard fight. He hadn't got a belt at all. If he had got Earl fought Sean Porter, instead of Terrence Crawford going to fight the guy with the other belt, he fighting Sean Porter again after Earl already took the belt. This shit would have made more sense for you to fight him, for you to fight him before Earl fought him. You know what I mean? You could have got a belt, Earl could have got a belt. Instead, Earl doing all the heavy lifting, you sitting over there chilling, talking about why Earl doing all the heavy lifting. You sitting over there chilling, talking about the fight ain't gonna happen. We sitting here watching you. We sitting here watching you about to fight a fight that you never even really wanted to have. You was never going to fight Porter, bro. Do y'all realize that? Do y'all realize that? He said, you're telling lies. Crawford has ducked no one in boxing. Spence is the one, almost 3 years. Spence said, go get a belt. Big Jeff Horn. Okay, look. We talking about today. I just said that. You talking about 3 years ago, bro. You talking about 3 years ago, bro. You talking about 3 years. We talking about today. Earl said, we go unify. I'm finna get these belts. Then we go unify, bro. You talking about 3 years ago. What did Bud Crawford say Saturday? What did he say Saturday? That fight's never gonna happen. That fight not gonna happen, bro. Y'all talking about, y'all trying to interpret what Earl saying, but I'm telling you what he said. Y'all trying to interpret what Earl is scared because he said he gonna fight him later, not now. Y'all can understand that. Okay, that's what you said, right? So what is Bud Crawford right now? If Earl said back, he said, Bud, you get a belt and we go fight for undisputed. That's what he said. He said, you get a belt, we go fight for undisputed. When Earl told Bud to get a belt, Bud Crawford didn't even want to fight Earl. Bud Crawford said Earl wasn't even who he looking for. He said he was looking at Keith Thurman, and he ain't fought Keith Thurman yet either. So what's up with that? Okay, let's say Earl ducking him, bro. Let's say Earl ducking him. What about the people he called out and didn't fight? He ain't fought Earl. He ain't fought Porter. He ain't fought Keith. He ain't fought Manny. He ain't fought none of them. He's not a man of his word. And you coming in here defending a nigga who not a man, you telling me I'm lying. When Bud told you he was gonna fight Keith when he first got here. Bud told you he was gonna fight Porter and Danny and Earl when he first got here. He ain't done none of that, bro. He ain't fought nobody. It's not just Earl Spence. It's not just Earl Spence, bro. It's everybody, bro. It's everybody. Come on, Mike. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And then this nigga tell you multiple times, I'm not fighting him. I'm not fighting him. I'm not fighting him. Earl never said I'm not fighting him. Never said I'm not fighting him. Never said that. I'm gonna let you hear it again. This your boy. This your king. Imagine Earl Spence saying this shit.
Spence is done. You're done with Spence for right now. Spence is not. You don't think Spence will be this year? Maybe never. What about 154? What about 154?
The nigga won't even fight him at 154. The nigga said it'll never happen. Not even at 154. Man, that man pussy. That boy pussy, dog. That boy is pussy, bro. Straight up. That man pussy, bro. How the fuck you not gonna fight? How y'all gonna be in the same division? How y'all gonna be in the same division? You not fight, bro. Bud is literally, bro. If Bud won't take 60, first of all, Bud said he might not even take 50-50. So if he won't take 60-40 or 50-50 now, what the fuck make y'all think he was gonna really fight dude back then? Bud be free capping, bro. Bud gonna talk that big shit. Bud gonna talk, I'm gonna fight this guy. I'm gonna fight this guy. Right when he gotta fight, when he get in the fight, he gonna say that to hype up the scrub that he fighting, bro. Bud is not trying to fight a soul at 147. And you niggas know that. You niggas ain't that dumb. You niggas just hate Earl. You niggas ain't dumb, bro. You niggas see he not trying to fight no real smoke at 147. He not even trying to fight Earl Spence no more. He had to be forced to fight Sean Porter. Come on, y'all, make it make sense. Y'all can say, y'all literally die on that Earl Spence duck bud heel. When just look at how your nigga move. What make you think he was going to accept 50-50 or 60-40 then if you won't accept it now for a fight? He said that fight never gonna happen. That nigga is a hype job. That's what Bud Crawford is. A motherfucking hype job, bro. That's what he is. He beat up little niggas. He beat up little people, 140 and below. When we get up here with nigga winning size, he don't want to fight nobody. He don't even want to fight Earl Spence, so I'm gonna stop saying it. So I'm gonna stop saying you only want to fight Earl Spence because he don't want to fight Earl Spence. I don't think he ever want to fight Earl Spence. I think he wanted y'all to believe he wanted to fight Earl Spence. He knew Earl Spence already had plans. So he was coming at Earl Spence knowing Earl Spence already had. So he was coming at Earl Spence knowing Earl Spence already had plans and shit to do. So he wanted us to pretend. He wanted us to believe that he wanted Earl Spence so he could keep fighting these scrub ass niggas. So we could say, oh, Earl Spence, blah, blah. Yeah, y'all want to talk the easy route shit, but who really took the easy route? Is Sean Porter the easy route? If Sean Porter is the easy route, why the fuck you fighting Sean Porter after Earl Spence? Fuck around with you. That easy route shit sound cool, but we deal with facts over feelings, man. Look at what's going on. Look at what's really going on, bro. Bud is the fucking hype job, bro. Bud talk us into these big fights, and he's not going to take them, bro. As soon as, watch this, y'all. He hollering out, I'm not fighting Earl Spence. Y'all know why he hollering I'm not fighting Earl Spence shit. Y'all know why he hollering I'm not fighting Earl Spence shit right now. And y'all notice the only time he talking like he will fight Earl is when he got a fight coming up or Earl got a fight coming up. But Earl don't got no fight coming up right now. His fight about to be over with on November 20th. He's saying he don't want Earl Spence because he know that it's a chance that they really, really might be able to fight next if he say that shit. Because if he say I want Earl ain't got no fight coming up, and his next fight very well could be Earl Spence. So he know what to do, bro. This man is promoting himself. This man is using Earl Spence's name. This man is using Earl Spence's name to get clout, bro. At this point, that's all he's doing. Because he's never going to fight that man, bro. He's never going to fight that man, bro. And I'm sick of being nice about it. I'm sick of acting like I'm sick of pretending like he gonna fight him. I'm sick. I just caught the Holy Ghost, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This nigga is drop, bro. Bro, this nigga is a fucking hype job, bro. That's what he is. All right, I'm finna drop that joint. This nigga a fucking hype job, bro. And I see it, and I hate to say it, bro, but he is. He hyping this like he wants it. Every time this fight is in between, every time he got a fight or Spence got a fight, he talking like, oh yeah, there is Spence fight by having it. But as soon as this shit actually on the table, oh no, never. I'm never fighting him. I'm past. How the fuck you passed that, bro? When y'all in the same division with all the belts, but you passed it. How the fuck you gonna be past the division? What you mean, bro? It's a duck. If y'all can say on some real shit, bro. If y'all could really say Earl Spence duck Terrence Crawford all them years ago, and this man is begging, literally, he's literally saying, I got 2 fights left. Ugas, Bud, title. He's like, I got 2 title fights left. Title. And y'all saying that this man is ducking. Y'all say he ducked 3 years ago. Okay, Earl ducked 3 years ago when he said we gonna fight now. I'm gonna give y'all Earl ducking 3 years ago, right? Even though 3 years ago Earl was talking about now. He said we gonna fight now for undisputed. So I give y'all them. So what about now? So who ducking right now? Then, y'all? Come on, man. Like this shit. You nigga literally been talking. Nigga literally been spitting game to us for 4-5 years. Ain't fought a top guy yet. He fighting Sean Porter after Earl. Imagine, nigga, if you had a fought Sean Porter before Earl, you could have sped up the undisputed process. I don't ever think he wanted to fight Earl Spence. I think he wanted to capture us like he wanted to fight Earl Spence for some clout. I think that man using Earl name for clout. And that's what I think. I think he using that man's name for clout. Straight up and down, man. Straight up and down. And I'm sick of like playing. I'm sick of being nice about this shit, bro. I'm sick of being like, trying to make people see, bro. Y'all see this man don't want to fight Earl Spence. Y'all see this shit. Because he said it out his mouth. You ain't never heard Earl say I don't want to fight this nigga. You ain't never heard Earl say I don't want to fight this nigga. That's why everybody trying to push boots on Earl. Because they know Earl gonna beat the shit out of Bud. Imagine if Earl Spence came out his mouth. Bro, Earl Spence literally said, I'm gonna fight you for undisputed, and y'all said he ducked. Terrence Crawford literally said 3 or 4 times, no, I'm not fighting Earl Spence. I don't want to fight Earl Spence. The nigga said 60-40 ain't good enough. The nigga said 50-50 ain't good enough. But y'all want me to believe that fight would have actually happened back then when y'all claimed Bud wanted to fight him. You mean to tell me he won't take 50-50 or 60-40, but he was gonna take it back then? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Don't y'all know what a fucking cash out is? Don't y'all know what a cash out is? Don't y'all know what a cash out is? That man trying to cash out on Earl Spence, bro, just in case he lose. He trying to cash out on Earl. Get out of here. He don't want to fight that man for real. That's what he trying to do. He trying to cash out on Earl. That man don't want that motherfucking fight. He won't try to believe he want that fight. Shout out my guy Allen. He said that's what I've been saying to you when he moved up for 140. Why he didn't just fight Eagle? He could have done it after undisputed. Fact of what I'm saying. And people come here and tell you, he went to WBO because they mandate you automatic. All right, okay, now watch this. Jamal Charlo moved up, title shot. Jamal Charlo moved up, title shot. Canelo moved down, title shot. More than just the WBO does that shit. The WBO just got it in writing that they do it. Every sanctioning body does that shit. Them sanctioning bodies does whatever the fuck that they want to do. So y'all can stop that shit. That man could have fought Earl, he could have fought Bull, he could have fought any of them when he moved up. He chose not to. Could have fought Keith Thurman. Y'all, Bud literally hasn't fought anybody name that he's been calling. And he told when Sean Porter situation came up, he told Sean Porter to activate his mandatory. He didn't even fight Sean Porter. Y'all finna roll me a blunt up. He didn't even fight Sean Porter. But Earl ducking this nigga. Fuck out of here, man. Ain't nobody ducking this nigga. That's why y'all trying to throw. That's why people be trying to throw boots off on Earl. because they know what's coming, bro. Just like Crawford know what's coming. When the fighters start to throw off a fight, when the fighter himself start to downplay a fight, bro, he know what time it is, man. Shout out my guy Trap Media.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
What's good? Hey, I'm fake. That fake son T shit over with, man. My boy Caleb lost. Motherfucking horns is off, man. I ain't saving these niggas. I ain't spurring no more niggas. Niggas ain't getting spurred. What's up?
Man, I'm over here. I got the Holy Ghost. I'm speaking in tongue. You over here preaching on an early morning. Finally, the fraud Bud Crawford is getting exposed on a high level. I've been saying this shit. The nigga,
You
I
have
hate,
Trap.
I hate this nigga in boxing because he keep calling for shit and he'll talk shit on Twitter during a nigga fight. He constantly got something to say about niggas at the highest level, but where you at? It's like a nigga on the sideline when niggas fighting and he won't never jump out there. Like what you? It's like you always got something to say. But when the smoke really there, you never wanted it. With Sean Porter, first it was you felt Sean Porter beat Spence, but then it was you don't want Spence leftovers. You had remember he had Bernie come out and just down Sean Porter on how he wasn't on a top level and this and that. Like everything that you doing, a lot of these guys, Danny Garcia be knocking out them little niggas that he be knocking out. Like if you put Danny against
Exactly,
most of them,
bro.
like it's not hard to look good against lower competition. We not saying you ain't skilled and you got the size, but it's just a total mismatch. But when you step up to the highest level, you don't see knockouts like that. That's why it's crazy when niggas saying that he gonna stop Porter because that don't really happen at this level. He just used to
Exactly.
bullying niggas. And the same thing with Earl. He constantly, oh no, I want 50-50. It's like, what are you saying is based off of? And that's why I don't like Brian Custer when he did the interview. I'm not saying I don't like him, but I'm just saying he should have pressed it more. Why you just let him get away with saying that everybody's avoiding you, and why you never brought up the negotiations? Because this is prize fighting. So the business matter. You can't just say you want to fight somebody. Uh Let me think. Granados can't say he just want Earl and say he deserved 50-50 based on what? What did you sell? Like
Right.
Bud is a fraud. He's been comfortable. He got fat over there with Top Rank. He used Earl name to get the contract, and he just comfortable with getting that guaranteed 2.5, 3 million, and he got that extra boost for every time he couldn't get Earl or Pacquiao. So in his mind, it was always, why would I fight top competition when I can get close to the same money? Because ain't like he gonna sell no pay-per-views. He know that. So it ain't like, and that's the other reason he was avoiding Sean Porter, because now it's gonna be a direct. That's one thing that's going up under the radar. We gonna get a direct comparison on you selling with Sean Porter and Earl selling with Sean Porter. So now he probably saying that he don't want to fight because he know it's going to be, this is gonna kill all negotiations that he talking about 50-50. Because if you come in here and sell 120,000 and Earl sold 300 with him, he really ain't gonna want the numbers, because now it's like, what are you talking about? You said it was the opponents. Because remember, this is whole
Right.
argument. If I had Danny Garcia, if I had Sean Porter, if I had this, and that, then I would do the same numbers too. But I'm fighting Posto and this, and that. Well, now,
Right.
guess what, Bud? You got Showtime Sean Porter. Let's see what numbers you do. But
I ain't
again,
even
I'm
think
not
about it
saying
like
this
that,
because
Trap.
I'm
I
me
ain't
and
even
Sean
think about it
Porter
like
from
that. That make perfect sense.
it. So
I never thought about
I
that
think the
that
business.
Rick head to head with Sean Porter. You ain't lying.
Yeah, yeah, and ain't like you can't use the pandemic. You can't use that because
Right.
the fans is back out and motherfuckers is buying pay-per-views. Canelo's numbers getting ready to come out. So if you are who you say you are, that's who they compare you against. The man just fought the other day. He fought on pay-per-view. So we gonna see who you are. You got the opponent. So it's no more excuses for Bud fans as far as sales. Now, as far as the opponent, they think that they gonna see the same guy. They had to
Yeah.
force this guy. Remember, every time it was something with Sean Porter, it was Manny Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao.
Right.
Pacquiao said
Activation
the money
management.
was never there.
Come.
The
We
money
gonna
was
talk
never
about
there.
it. Exactly, bro. The man literally just told Sean Porter, if I can't get Pacquiao, we go come back around to it. Just hold on. He didn't get
He tried.
Pacquiao. When Earl signed to fight Pacquiao, I said, okay, we finna get Bud Porter and we finna get Earl Pacquiao. Man, Bud finna fight motherfuckers to pay the dog. But they talking about chasing. Look, Bud finna like to say, oh, he chased Earl this long. Now, I'm gonna show you what chasing is. Chasing this, Bud trying to fight Zepeda. Chasing
Don't
this,
forget. Don't forget the
Bud
first
fighting
time.
Kell Brook from 154, bringing him down. That's chasing.
Yeah,
Chasing this, Bud. Well, now I get him Jose Benavidez because they had real beef.
no, no,
But
no, no, no. But look, don't forget the first time he told him that with the Pacquiao shit, and he went and Mean Machine wasn't mandated. He did a voluntary mandatory instead of fighting Sean Porter. Then he did the Pacquiao shit again and chose Kell Brook over Sean Porter. Then he did it again this year. Sean Porter called him out right around the date. They start pushing the date all the way back, and he was it was rumored Zepeda or Indonesian. What's the nigga name? So he still wasn't
yeah,
about to
and me,
fight Sean Porter. Remember, Sean Porter was just saying he was just gonna sit out this year because he couldn't get Bud. Bud didn't want to have a conversation with him. He
yeah, I
even went
remember.
to the length of apologizing on his show because he thought he offended Bud by calling him out. But you fighters, you want to fight the best. How I offend you by calling you out? He ain't disrespect you or nothing. He said he want to fight. So,
Right.
so this had to really be forced, and we also forgetting Ugas. Ugas fought another dude to beat him in the amateurs. I forgot dude name. And on that night, the build-up was around both for them beat Terrence Crawford in the amateurs, and he called Bud out. And Bud said he didn't want him. Bob got frustrated around when he said Bud don't sell. Did the interview like he said he doesn't want to fight Porter. He doesn't want. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Oh yeah,
Bob
I
even
remember
got
that.
frustrated.
I remember that.
Yeah. So it's like all of this shit. It's like Bud. I think he's satisfied with the white man's Hall of Fame because he always say that he know he already solidified based on this account. Because and this is why y'all got to stop pushing this undisputed as being a huge thing as compared to a career like Floyd Mayweather, because they always say Floyd didn't even get undisputed because it was bigger money elsewhere. These niggas didn't care about no belt. Like a lot of people could have did it, but if it was a bigger money fight somewhere else, they went somewhere else. This wasn't about ability to do it. He just wasn't selling, and he's not a draw, so he could stay there and fight them lower level fights, unlike other people, because they built their brand more properly. They was out talking. They was doing whatever they had to do to make themselves a bigger brand. He just was the one that wasn't business or brand responsible enough to know how to do it, being pound for pound, so he could stay around and fight those lower level guys and undisputed. But you don't get credit in my book over a Floyd Mayweather career just because you undisputed against average guys. I don't care if you go play Mike Conley, Earl Boykins, or a point guard tournament with that level of point guards when it's Steph Curry still in the league. When you got young killers like Ja Morant, when you got Trey Young, like you got other killers in the league. So I can't give you that just because you went and took the belt from average guys. That's cool, but that don't mean your career better than Floyd because he didn't do that. Like he could have did it. We act like he couldn't have did it. Like when they always say Floyd name when they talk about it. Even Floyd didn't do it, but you gonna see a bunch of people do it because it's a fad now. So was it really that hard, or did people just not really care about it? Like we see Tank, the belts don't matter when you got a brand. What's a belt when you
Floyd
got a
and
brand?
Floyd had three.
You said Floyd had three?
He had three of the belts.
Yeah, so yeah, I've been so fed up with this nigga for years. Was going back and forth with his people for years. It's just I'm so happy that we finally get the fight because I know a lot of people don't
Right.
believe in Porter. I know a
No
lot of
thanks
people.
to Bud. No thanks to Bud. We
Yeah,
get the
yeah, yeah.
fight.
Yeah, no thanks to Bud. And this is another thing that Porter need to get more respect for. He pushed hard, hard, and hard to the point where he went against his dad, which he don't do, and told him he wasn't taking no other fight until he can get Bud or Spence again. What else could you want? What else could you want? So I'm 100% behind Porter in this fight. I don't have any doubt outside of the judges and the referee. At some point, that boy Bud, he's gonna get in there and try to dog, and that's gonna be a mistake. That's all I know. It's gonna be a
From
mistake, and I will be happy to close this Bud Crawford chapter because all of the bullshit gets exposed. People think he just gonna go in there and box. When y'all had to show me the fight, the last fight, he just went in there and boxed. That's what I need everybody in chat. Tell me the fight, the last fight, he just went in there and boxed the whole fight and didn't get in the dog fight.
yeah. And what I'm hearing around here, Trap, in my neck of the woods, my area, and I'm down here in the South. Jamil just had their fight. They've been down here training and shit, Bud and Jamil, dog. From what I'm hearing, I think Porter. I don't know. No, I picked Bud, but I think Bud ain't Bud ain't been looking his best. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been looking his best
Yeah,
out here in these streets. Is what I'm saying. If y'all know
yeah,
what I'm getting at.
yeah. I mean, but honestly, did he really look good against Kell Brook?
That's what I'm saying. Trap like
Oh,
that's
watch the weight drain hadn't been at 147. Pat way past his prime. Kell Brook, did he look good? Like
not
everybody
at
was hitting,
all, bro.
everybody was hitting me up like, damn, he can outbox.
Right. He really was though. And
Mean Machine went out dogging him. He was out boxing him early. Bud out dogged him.
facts.
Benavidez looked pretty good.
He did.
He just got caught on one leg. Imagine if he had two.
Yeah, I think if that dude right there had two legs, that would have been Bud toughest fight because there was a point in time where Bud tried to put it on. He tried to put it on him, but Benavidez, caught Bud a few times, and that's when Bud started back boxing. That's when he started back boxing when he got on the bike and shit. Shout out Knock. I said Bud would run into the same thing, playing the lack of experience. Right. And that's kind of what from looking at just the shit that I've been hearing, down here on my end, the Brian Norman sparring, what happened and all that shit. I think Bud might get stopped. Now people can say Sean Porter ain't a knockout. This ain't a knockout that. Bud Chin though, y'all, is not of an elite fighter. Bud is an elite fighter. Bud's chin is not elite. His chin is average.
Yeah.
You
And
know
I
what I'm saying? Sean Porter. Go ahead.
and I don't know why they keep knocking Sean Porter power. It's like they'll say something about Porter and then forget that they said it and just like try to brush it off because it was all we going into the Spence fight. I heard the same thing. Oh, Sean Porter doesn't belong. Even me, Sean Porter doesn't. But I gave him his respect after that. But most people, Sean Porter doesn't belong in the ring with Spence. He gonna get knocked out by the fourth round. His dad gonna have to throw in the top. All this and that. Even with the
Yeah.
Berto fight, a lot of people was picking Berto. People forget this. And he went in because Berto was more so like a street type guy, more so tough, more so the cool. He had all of that going for him. And Porter, the laid back, quiet, sitting in front of the classroom type guy. They thought Berto was gonna go in there and do something to him, but what happened when he pushed him to them ropes? And that's the same thing I'm thinking with Bud. I see that fight like that. What's gonna happen when he back him to them ropes? I was just on somebody's show and I was saying with Canelo Plant and Plant did an amazing job. I don't have no knock on Plant, but when you done been under them lights, it's a different sense of calmness you can have in that pressure. It's a different sense of calmness he can have knowing, okay, I done been here and took a big shot from Keith Thurman and kept pushing. I done been here and took a big shot from Errol Spence and got back up. All of these fans around us, that everything against me, and by the end of the night, people was cheering. But what lights have Bud been up under? He ain't been under no pressure like that, and he ain't been to where somebody done pushed them against them ropes and they not stopping. It's no time to breathe. It's no time to get your breath. He better hope he got a referee that's gonna let him hold. If he don't, he's in trouble. Now, if he got a referee to let him hold, that's something different.
He
But
just
if he
gonna
don't,
push. He said D High said Bud getting stopped, bro. Porter got to actually land clean. D High,
you don't
it's
have to
not that
let.
hard to land clean on Bud no more. For example, Cam Brook landed clean on Bud a few times. You know what I mean? Cut his eye, split his shit. It ain't hard to land clean on.
But I'm not talking about put him down clean. I'm talking y'all forgetting the Berto fight. He didn't necessarily just put Berto down. It's just overwhelmed with punches. You kind of get dazed and nothing coming back. What happened in that instance? We haven't seen him back. At some point, he's going to go in dog mode. And what happened to Sean Porter push him back? We don't know if he can take that. We assuming based on what though? He been fighting little guys who scared. Sean Porter, I don't care how soft y'all think he is outside of the ring, how he dressed, how he talk, how much the shoes he put on. When he get in that ring, he turned into a different nigga. That's it. Nobody can argue with that. Even with a broken hand, he still pushed through and beat Granados with a broke hand. How many fighters do that? We see these UK dudes quit with a broken eye all the time. So it's not like he not gonna go through the fire even if it get tough.
D
We
High,
seen him get put
D
down.
D High. And look, understand, y'all. I got Bud to win right now. It's just that lady, like the shit that I'm hearing, y'all. I'm telling you, like, look, this is inside info, y'all. Inside info, y'all. Bud is not looking good out here in these streets. He's not looking good out here in these streets, bro.
Is the young dude from out there? The
Yeah, he's from Atlanta.
Oh, you from Atlanta? Okay.
He
Dang.
not looking good. Like he can be, Bud can be touched. Bud get touched a lot lately. This ain't the same Bud. Bud is slip. I told y'all, this ain't prime Bud no more. Bud is in the back end of his career. This ain't prime Bud. This Bud is slipping, and I can see it. I see the slippage. I hear about it. I can see it just watching his fights in the ring. Cause ain't no way an old ass Kerry Brooks should be touching you like that, Bud. You know what I mean? I can see you slipping, and I just think shit. If he do beat Sean Porter, this fight gonna take a lot out of him. Either way, like Bud don't get as long as everybody think he got left, and I think he know that. That's why he don't really want this Earl Spence fight right now. Cause I think at this point he just want to end his career with his belts and his O. I feel like Bud know where he at in his career. He
He
didn't
know.
want to fight. Y'all, he did not want to fight Sean Porter. This fight had to be mandated. He didn't want this fight either. Bud was gonna be just happy at 147 fighting 140 pounds, y'all.
And then
He said Mean Machine touched him, but I still got Bud. I mean, I got Bud right now too, y'all. But I'm telling y'all, look at it like this, right? That Kell Brook that beat Sean Porter wasn't the Kell Brook that was touching up Bud. You know what I mean?
yeah. And Porter couldn't even really fight his fight because the referee like if they had I always say it, if they had the referee from Leon Lawson and what's the other dude from 154 who just beat Leon
Gallimore.
Lawson and Gallimore fight, Kell Brook might not have won that fight because he remember he was about to penalize Leon Lawson for holding just a little bit. So picture if you got a referee like that that's not gonna let you do no holding. We don't know that Kell Brook could have took the pressure either. He just was holding excessively and then hitting him with 1-2. But if he had to actually take that pressure, he probably would have gassed. Like so that's even like like we don't. I don't know how long how many times the nigga got to do it at the highest level for people to believe in him. But I'm happy we got this stage. I hope everybody buy the pay-per-view. I hope everybody this around the area come out. Sean
I might.
Porter put on the
I'm
show.
trying to snake. I might go down there. Trap.
Where's it gonna be in
I might
Vegas?
go
Vegas,
there.
right?
Yeah. Since it's such late notice, I might just grab me some cheap seats. Find me a because the hotel and the flight gonna be a motherfucker because it's so late. I
Yeah.
might just find me some cheap seats. Go down there. I'm thinking about it. I for sure want to go to his joint, Cool Boy joint, or Tank joint. And that little Spain or all them just gonna be back to back. 20th, 27th, and 5th. Devin Haney got one on the 4th too.
Oh yeah. Where his
In
fight at? Oh,
Vegas.
everybody going to Vegas.
Tank going to Cali. Haney going to Vegas and Bud going to Vegas. Shout
I
out
wonder
Devin
why
Haney though being able to get the MGM Graham. Y'all see that shit though? How Devin Haney is able to get that motherfucker though?
I heard they
That's
was
like,
blocking.
look, huh?
I heard Showtime was blocking them from blocking a lot of MGM Grand. I thought they was blocking it. I thought that was the report.
Shit, they ain't blocking Devin. Devin ain't Showtime though.
No. I'm saying that's what they were saying that it was a fight to get. Oh, I guess he ended up getting it, but it was a report that came out that they was trying to block. That I guess Devin must have contacted Floyd now because he couldn't. They were saying he couldn't get no MGM arenas at first.
Who Devin?
Yeah. I had to go and
Uh,
find it. I had to retweet that shit.
I mean, you probably ain't lying. I mean, he a prospect, bro. He shouldn't be getting it. You know what I mean? He should not be getting it. The fact that he getting it is saying, bro, what Boots fighting it?
I don't know.
Come on, that's exactly my point. Exactly, Trap. Like, come on now, that shit major.
Yeah.
That shit major. Devin Haney getting that MGM arena. No cap. I wish I would have had that bitch in Atlanta. But I need to throw every fight in Atlanta. No cap. that
Yeah.
shit fun. That shit
I,
fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I just think the South, you got it need to be more catering to the South, especially with the lenient laws. You ain't got all these restrictions and shit. More people be prone to come out. Niggas don't want to go West Coast or New York. You got to have all these, mandates and shit. shit like that. Send that shit to Florida, Atlanta,
Facts,
and Texas. That need to be the hubs for the future of boxing.
facts. Ain't shit like Vegas though, but we do need more shits down here because it's freer. You know, it's free. It's
Yeah,
freer down here, and it's cheaper. It's cheaper. It's more affordable.
yeah, yeah. Always the South. What you I don't know if you had touched on everything, but with the with everything that just passed, did you how you felt about that ref, the referee? You think dude was fair?
Yeah,
Because
I ain't
because
one of the people who really.
because you when I first typed in, I was doing another one, and I had ended up looking his name up, and it was a lot of corruption behind his name from the Abner Maras fight, and then I seen he did the Ugas Pacquiao fight, and I also seen I guess some people saying he did the Wilder Fury 3,
Wilder Fury fight, yeah.
but I'm confused on why he gave Fury time and the extra count to get up, but he didn't give the champion Plant time to get up. He just
Right.
automatically waved him out. Oh, so that's what because they call him Don King was saying he a golden boy referee, and then the two of the judges was from the Triple G first fight. I mean the second fight, and they had gave Canelo the fight, and then they also did the Danny Jacobs fight. So it's kind of like I don't know if it was a golden boy bias, from former working
Now we could
relationship.
tell, like now you on point. We could tell because, like you just said, these were, and I'm glad you said it because no, they waiting on certain T to say it. These were
Yeah,
Canelo referees. These were
yeah,
Canelo referees.
and,
This
and
was
y'all,
Canelo. I mean, not
if you was
referee. I mean judges and his referee.
yeah, if y'all was here, a bomb squad, everybody who was here before the fight, y'all know I was giving Canelo high praise, but Caleb Plant, he showed me that he is. I was saying the best thing he could do is go in there and have a Sean Porter performance, and then he'll get that same respect that Sean Porter got after the Earl Spence fight. Now he did get stopped, but before that, to me, he fought the perfect fight. He showed he to me just off of that performance alone, I was so impressed. I had to put Caleb Plant in my pound for pound and top five because I don't know if it's another fighter in the world if you make all things equal as far as size and you can put him in there with Canelo and they have a performance like that. He was dictating the pace even on defense. Everything Canelo was doing, it was like I gave him one round, I think it was the seventh, because it was kind of like a little kid hitting you, but you letting the little kid hit you and turning them around and do it. His defense was so sound and his ability to take the punches and stay calm and know when
Yeah.
to get your breath and it just he did everything so I was so impressed by Caleb Plant. I didn't know he was that good. I didn't know he was that tough, but he showed me something different, and he definitely in my top five pound for pound after that performance. Definitely in my top five.
Two hundred, 201. This live 201. He said he gassed. I don't think he
Nah, he ain't gas. He
I
just
don't,
got caught.
yeah, I don't think he gave. Yeah, I don't think I think
He was doing that
sometimes
pullback all night.
he wasn't mentally gassed. I think his legs kind of gave out. Like his top half was cool, but his legs were shot. That's what I think.
I didn't even
If that
think he
makes
was
sense.
shot. I just
He was
think
clear. He
he
was
he was
clear in the
getting
head.
away with that pullback, but only thing he was doing different, he would pull his head all the way back to the point where cannot like, and then they would have to reset him. I think that time he just got a little bit, just how Tony Harrison went to sleep just for a little bit. It just happened like your brain could go somewhere else just for a quick second, and it was boom. I think where he messed up at, he should have went down to one knee,
Yeah,
regathered himself, because
he,
that's how
he
Fury
did. He did, but he
was
got
able
up
to
and
come back.
ran. He should have stayed there for a second.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stay down. That's how Fury was able to recompose himself because he was still there. He wasn't out. Even when Canelo put him down second, he wasn't out. He just needed a little bit more time to recalibrate. If he would have went down to one knee, then maybe went down again, took two knockdowns in a round, he could have brought himself back or got back up to the point where you can hold. But it wasn't like he was out. He fought a great fight. He fought a great fight, and I think the world respect him in a different way. Canelo definitely respect him because most people when he hits with shit like that, they break, and he just was looking at that shit like, nigga, that's it.
And then what I was saying, a lot of people want to hop on this narrative as if he got broken down. He got broke. No, he didn't, bro. He did
No,
not. He did not.
After
He
like
did not get
after
broken
like
down.
I gotta go back to my tweets, but after like the fourth or fifth round, it was a certain point where Canelo thought he was gonna be able to turn it up and break him, and you seen Canelo break. I don't know if people
Mm-hmm.
really paid attention, but if you done really been in some fights, or you done really just if you really understand combat or sports or basketball, it's a certain point
Exactly,
when
exactly.
you at a
He
certain level
stood.
with somebody. But
Canelo Canelo was broken mentally in that fight, bro.
yeah,
The nigga stood on the ropes and
yeah,
said, come
yeah,
on," because he
and,
couldn't catch that boy.
yeah, and
He
then
couldn't
he
even hit him. He couldn't locate him. Y'all was saying he hitting him in the bro. He couldn't. He could barely locate that man, bro.
yeah.
He couldn't even locate. A lot of the punches y'all motherfuckers think he was hitting wasn't hitting them. Caleb was dancing on
Yeah,
that fool most of the night. That's why when Caleb got knocked out, because I made two bets. I bet on Caleb to win, and I bet on the fight to go 12. That's why it hurt so fucking bad. I seen my boy get knocked out, and I wasn't expecting to see that. If anything, I knew he was going, make it 12. But even it was a point in time he was dancing on Canelo, bro. Literally.
yeah, yeah. He did whatever. But what really broke Canelo was he had caught him clean early, and it didn't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He caught him
He tried to
clean.
clean the fruit. That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah,
think it was just his legs being tied in the end. Because he caught him a few times in that fight, y'all. He caught him a few times clean. And
yeah,
Plant ain't go no. He didn't even bleed, y'all.
yeah.
Plant
And,
didn't even get cut. And Plant
and
get cut every fight.
and Canelo wasn't sitting down in his corner, but once he seen that power, he couldn't break him. He went to that corner and he sat down. You can just see it. He was just so mentally exhausted. Like, damn, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Like in his mind, he knew he should have been down on the cards. How they only gave Caleb Plant one round?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just explained that these were former former Golden Boy referee and former Golden Boy judge. It's sad because you should get you should get credit for a great performance like that. But now you know in the future, you either got to just use the Canelo fight as a pedestal to have a Sean Porter type performance against Earl Spence, or you got to come in there trying to get the knockout if you want to win. Because if he picking the judges, or you got to fight hard to pick some equal judges. You can't try to get some judges that never judge his fight. Never judge this fight. No old Golden Boy judges, no old Golden Boy referees. That would probably be a starting point if I'm like somebody with a big name, like an Earl or whoever else that's big enough to command that type of respect. The first thing I'm starting off with, I don't want no old one of your judges to judge any of your fights. Let's get some fresh blood, and I don't want none of your old referees. We're not doing that. We're not doing that because you don't want at the highest level, you want a chance to get up off the ground. The same way that referee gave Fury time to get up, I want him interviewed because I would like to know if anybody powerful enough in the chat or Southern T, if y'all can get a hold of that referee, ask him why you give Fury time to get up, but why didn't you give Caleb Plant time to get up? Like, what's up with that? Because in the first Wilder fight, if they had that referee, Wilder would be the champion. If he had that same type of energy for Wilder, the third fight, Wilder would be the champion.
Fact. If they had that Caleb Plant energy for for Tyson Fury, if they had that Canelo Plant energy for Wilder Fury, Wilder would have won the first fight.
Yeah. The only way to beat Canelo is stopping him. He would never lose a decision, and that's a fact.
And we saw that though.
Yeah,
We saw
yeah,
that. We saw that Saturday though. Cause when I saw them cars I said, bro, if Caleb Plant could do that, and them judges see that, and then y'all notice that when this Canelo giving you the hard, clean punches and shit, they want to give him the round even though he laying less punches. But
yeah.
like when it's a guy like Regis Prograis doing that, while landing more punches on Josh Taylor still win his fight. You know what I mean? The thing is, when it come to Canelo, last Saturday we literally just saw it. Because there were times Caleb Plant made dude look foolish, just like I said. You could literally outbox him. Because the boy got outboxed
Yeah,
7 rounds.
Yeah, bad.
He got outboxed 7 to 8 rounds. He got
Yeah.
outboxed cleanly.
I even dropped him from number one to my pound for pound. After that, I respect them. Like I said, with these champions like LeBron and Canelo, it's a lot of shit that you can point to that they can't do. But what I do give them credit for is they always prepare for that moment. If you give them a little bit of life, they prepared to take it, and that's what I do give him credit for. But because he was just totally outskilled, there's no question in the world. Caleb Plant is the better boxer. He just got caught. I had to drop Canelo to number 2 and put Usyk number 1. I
He
had to.
said, ain't no way Canelo was winning before this. And then what I was on, this type of time I was on too. On some real shit, y'all. We could have easily gave. Let's just take the first 6 rounds, bro. We could have easily gave Caleb Plant 5 of those rounds. 5 of those rounds. The first 4, I thought
I think the
with
first
one
4 I had it 2-2. I had it 2-2. I had Caleb Plant first. I think I had Canelo second. I can't remember. I had to go look at Twitter, but I was posting on Twitter. I think I had a 2-2. But then after that, yeah, I had Plant.
the first I had it 3-1 through the first 4. And one of those rounds was really a swing round, and I gave it
Yeah,
to Canelo.
it was a swing in there.
I
But
had
I
I
think
had it 3-1 Plant in the first 4. And from the 4th to the 8th round, Plant was still the better boxer. I feel like if you calling them swings, I give him the Plant because he looked like the better boxer in the ring. Like, bro, I bet you how those copy box punches came out yet? Those stats came out yet?
I'm not sure. I ain't see it. I ain't see it.
I ain't see it either, but I know normally they come out the same night or the next day, and we
Yeah,
still ain't got the motherfucking stats yet, y'all. Y'all know what I'm saying,
and
bro?
normally they have a punch counter on there. I ain't see that.
Come on, man. Because man, look, God, and this shit I'm realizing right now. They haven't dropped them stats yet, and he just said they ain't have a punch counter. You know what I mean? Even though Canelo got the
Yeah,
knockout, bro,
that's
if Caleb Plant could do all that shit, bro, and he still could be down 4 rounds. And then the crazy part is, it's actually fans out here who say they had him down 4 rounds. And also, I will say this too:
yeah.
it's most of the fans that don't know shit about boxing too.
Yeah, man. I'm hearing
For real
people
though.
saying that how dominant Canelo was. Like, I'm like, damn, where the hell world was I in? What drugs was I on? Like, I mean, they saying he was dominating. Like, it's like, what did y'all watch? Like, did we watch the
Yeah.
same fight? And I picked Canelo. So for me, it's like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't know what fight y'all seen. That this boxing shit is crazy. I don't know if people just saying that so they can sound like smart, like or I don't know. I
That's what
really
I
don't
think. I think it's a lot of that. I think it's a lot of that wanting to be smart shit going on.
know. Yeah, but that's like a common thing that's keep coming up. Like, oh man, he just it's like, man, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Anybody in the chat felt Canelo was dominant? Hold up, I'll send you the
That's
stat.
false. Nah, I ain't Ghost.
Bomb squad, those cards were fucked up. Canelo was gassed himself. He wasn't mentally broken. He was breaking down Caleb Plant. He did. Nah, he wasn't breaking down
Bro,
Caleb
them
Plant.
folks gave that man 2 punches. Wow. The folks said Plant landed 2 punches the first round.
You said I'm cap bomb squad. I'm cap bomb squad. Now you pick Canelo, so you might be a little bit biased.
Bro, look, peep this, y'all. How did one person have Plant landed 8 punches the first round? One person had landed 6, and the other person had him landing 2.
Oh, that's
2?
crazy. That's crazy. But he was like one of the first dudes that I gave around because of defense. Like, hold on, let me see. Let me go
His
back. Let me
defense,
try.
his defense is stellar. His Caleb Plant
Yeah,
defense is 10 out of 10. His
yeah,
his gas tank is probably a 6 though. Probably a 6 or 7. And I don't think he lost this fight because he gave, like you see, I think he had a mental lapse and he got caught. But the sad part is, y'all, he was gonna lose this fight anyway because them cards were so atrocious, and all of us had that boy up. Most of us had that boy up. I had a 6-4 Caleb before the stoppage. And that's reasonable. Like that's reasonable. I had a 7-3 Caleb. You know what I'm saying? But when I saw them cards, I was like, bro, they got the flip card that I got. How, bro? How? How, bro?
Try.
How, bro?
Hold on, I'm trying to pull up. I see I gave Plant the 5th round. Hold on, let me see.
Hold on, I'm gonna go out.
All right, round 1, I gave the Plant. I said Plant properly timed uppercut is there for Plant. Has to be more aggressive. After I said that, Plant started landing the uppercut. If he could have really sat on it though, he could have. He
Yeah,
probably
okay.
could have jumped him with it. Round 2, I gave to Canelo, and round 3, I gave to Canelo. I said I don't know why Plant keeps pulling back and freezing, but has to stand center toe to toe to get respect. He ended up coming out and doing that. He was fighting in the center after I think that 4th round. Now I think where round 5 at? Round 5 I gave to Plant. Round 6 I gave to
Yeah,
Canelo.
hit that like button for me. Hit that like button for me. Greatly appreciate that. Hit that
Uh,
like button for your boy.
so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see. When did the fight end? Round 11. I think the 4th. My internet something happened. I think I missed the 4th because I don't see it on here. Oh no, round 4 I gave to Plant. Okay, so I gave 1 to Plant. I gave 2 and 3 to Canelo. I gave 4.
I think 3 was a swing.
I gave 4 to Plant. I gave 7 to Plant, and I gave 6 to Canelo. That's all I got on Twitter, so I must ain't post. I think the 8th round is when
Yeah,
my
Canelo did break him down by attacking the body and cutting the ring the whole night. He wasn't cutting the ring the whole night. That's a myth, bro. Canelo stopped moving and told him to come here in the 4th round, the 5th round, or something like that. He wasn't cutting. He wasn't. He was getting outboxed. He was getting outclassed. He was getting walked right into traps. That's what he was doing. He was getting walked right into jabs.
I had it Kayla 6'4". Ricky Williams said he had 6'4" Kayla before stoppage. I probably had it something close to that. Cause I
I
think
had a 7-3. I had a 7-3.
because this is 1 Plant, 2 Plant. Let me see, 3 Plant,
People like, yeah, and people
4
want to make
Plant.
it like, oh, Canelo waited him out. He wait. Now Canelo got beat up for 10 rounds, bro. He was
Yeah,
losing it,
cause
and the sad part is he was losing, and I can't even prove it because the card say that the nigga was up 6 rounds. You know what I mean, bro?
yeah,
The man was losing, bro. He said it doesn't take 11 rounds to win. If you come, Ricky, come on now, like make this shit make sense. Like people want to say he was losing that fight, bro. Canelo had losing that fight energy, bro. Look at body language. Look in the ring before Caleb Plant got caught. Who had the winning body language? Who had the losing body language? Canelo was pressing. Y'all saying Caleb was. I told y'all that, bro. Like I watched Caleb. If like what I say, if Canelo let Caleb get up 7, 8 rounds, when Caleb take his break, Caleb got caught taking his break in the 11th. I think he got caught. He was a little. I think his legs was more tired than his upper body was. His mental was good. I think he was straight. I think physically he was good. But once Canelo caught him, his legs went out. I think his mind was still there. His legs went out, and then he caught him with their body shot, and they got him wobbling. But what got him? He was already the body shot ain't hurt him until after he caught him with the hook. The hook is what popped the shit off. The hook popped it off, then he went the uppercut on the way down. He got up, and then Canelo caught him to the body. That's when he broke him down, y'all. He ain't break him down until he was it. Once he got him out of there. And that's really what I was surprised. I was like, damn, did Caleb really just damn, that's what threw me out like that. So I give Canelo credit for that, bro. No cap, because when he got my boy hurt, bro, he got his ass out of there. I couldn't believe that shit. I could not believe that shit watching that shit, bro. My boy looked like a wounded animal. I never seen Caleb retreat like that, bro. I never seen him. Y'all saw that shit, dog. I said, bro, what the fuck? He hit him. He had to hurt. He hit him. That body shot did hurt, but he was already in the mix. Those on the second knockdown when he got hurt with the body shot. He hurt him with the hook. When right the punch before Caleb got caught with that hook, bro. Caleb was in the fight. I feel like he was winning that fight. Before he got caught with that hook, that pop, the downfall off, he was winning the fight, bro. Canelo wasn't breaking him down. Canelo was getting frustrated.
It wasn't no
He
breakdown.
was getting frustrated. For real. And listen to Eddie Reynoso. Listen to Eddie Reynoso, bro. Listen to what the fuck he was saying, bro. That was not the language of a fighter winning the fight in the 11, 10 round, 9 round, 8, 7, 8, 9. His language was not the language of a fighter, of a trainer talking to a winning fighter. Feel what I'm saying, bro. Go back and look at this shit. Let me get caught back up. Said Ricky, y'all acting like Caleb weren't doing something about cutting around. Canelo was cutting the ring. Caleb was doing things to do something about it. There was moments in each round. Caleb switched off. He did cut the ring, did land shots, especially to the body. That was an even round. Canelo landed a hook clean on Caleb. I think 6 or 7. Facts, and I don't think that round was even. Canelo landed one hook at the end of the round, and everybody wanted to give him the round. I know round you talking about, Ghost. Caleb dominated that. Caleb dominated that round. Canelo landed a clean hook. Didn't shake, move, fathom, or do shit to my boy either. But that's the only thing he did. Caleb was taking them punches, bro. My nigga, I don't know what, bro. It didn't look like the hook supposed to did all that to me, bro. It didn't even look like it supposed to did all that. The hook to the head, bro. That's what got him. And it hit the glove first. And it still hurt the man like, huh?
It really wasn't a big shot.
That's what I'm saying. His legs was gone. It's like it knocked his legs was gone. I think his upper body was just fine, bro. His head was straight. He wasn't, bro. His eyes was open. Eyes was never closed, bro. His legs was done. When he hit the ground, bro, his eyes was open. He turned over. He started moving as soon, literally. He hit, bro. He was good. His legs was gone. He had no legs. He had 0 legs, bro.
Yeah, Canelo lucky they didn't.
That's what I don't like about Canelo fans. They don't know boxing, but act like they do. Most of them just know Canelo. Canelo dropped the phone 2 inches. Oh, Caleb dropped the phone 2 inches too low and caught the left hook. Canelo was 34 KO because he wasn't sure if he was winning. Facts. That's the energy I got. He said that's the one. Yeah, that's the energy I got. In the round after Caleb stopped using the jab the way he was throwing them prior. I told you, I said, bro, Caleb go get up 8 rounds on, bro. He go get up 7, 8 rounds. He go get up 7, 8 rounds. And then he go take his little break, bro. That's what he do. But I don't know. He just, like you said, man, he just had that moment, bro. He had that moment where he looked out for a second. But nigga might looked at the ground. I don't know what the fuck he was looking at, bro. I don't know what the fuck he was looking at. Damn, dog. That was terrible. But they was gonna rob him anyway. So I feel a little better. I feel okay about it but I feel like I would have much rather them got to the cars, bro, so I could have had my fucking argument because, bro, my boy, y'all not telling me my dog was not winning that fight, bro. My dog was winning that fight.
It'll be a big push for a rematch. I mean, the rematch.
That's what I'm saying. Go. Ricky just said it, Ghost. The KO wasn't a accumulation of the fight. He got caught. That's the fact. That's what I'm getting at, bro. He wasn't breaking them down. Caleb was up, and he had a lack, bro. He had a mental lack for a split second, bro. One of the PB dudes said it looked like Kovalar. Kovalar wasn't boxing that good. The rounds was closer. The rounds was closer with Caleb than Kovalar. Some people feel like Kovalar was out boxing like that, but Canelo was really, that was a matter of time. Canelo and Kovalev was a matter of time. Caleb, first of all, the 11th round is not a matter of time now. That's a fucking fight. That's a fight. Fuck what you're talking about. Y'all knocked Tank for knocking out Galboa in the 11th, but praise Canelo for knocking out Caleb in the 11th, and Caleb was trash. Understand, if a fight get to the 11th round, nigga, y'all niggas had a real fight. You know what I mean? Y'all went through some shit. There ain't no 7th round, 8th round knockout, 6th round knock. You know what I mean? That's a real fucking fight that went on. It wasn't like Cole because that fight was much, much more competitive. Canelo was gonna knock Kovalev out. It was bound to happen. This fight, y'all niggas was scared, bro, until Canelo knocked them out. Until Caleb hit the ground, you niggas was scared out here, dog. And don't act like you waiting. He's I don't agree with y'all. He didn't get caught. Canelo made right adjustment over 11. He was getting beat up, Ghost. It was a shot, and he did break the body down. As for the rematch y'all want, do y'all know what happened to Lara? I mean, that KO was some bull. Lara got the decision. There was no rematch because ASAP got to win. They did not want a rematch. There will be no rematch. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna, I don't want a rematch. I don't think it's gonna be no rematch between them two. I don't think so. I don't think we need one because we already saw what time it was. We saw what time it was. I don't think we needed a Plant Caleb rematch. But we saw what time it was. If Plant did all that shit last night, y'all, and he still was down 4 rounds, 6 rounds, or whatever, bro, it ain't no hope for boxing. It ain't no hope for nobody. He's all they buttholes will put it up. Facts. Facts. He said Caleb wouldn't get one. I don't think they want one. I don't think it's no. It ain't even no sweat for him. But that was some bullshit, though. I'll tell you for sure. For anybody to have Caleb down 4 and 6 rounds and shit like that, that was some bullshit, and y'all know it. Like, you don't know shit about boxing if you had that man down 4 or 6 rounds. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Because if anything, he was up 4 or 6 rounds. If anybody was down 4 or 6. He said Plant would not win a fight against Canelo. He does not have the power to stop him. He won't get his. Yeah, that's the reason right there, though. Because he won't get that decision. Not because he can't beat him. Because he won't get that decision. Not because he can't beat him. Y'all do your boy a favor. Hit that like button for me. I got 15 likes, 2 dislikes. Y'all do your boy a favor. Hit that like button. Get your boy to 20 likes. Appreciate that. Shout out my boy Ghost, my boy Ricky, my boy the D-High, my boy Trap Media Mexico. My boy Trap Media Mexico came through this junk. Garnello. He had Garnello. He came through this junk Garnello, but he came back today. I say this, y'all. I'm still a little down about it. Be real. That's why I ain't do no prediction yesterday, y'all. Be real, rich. Low key, I'm a little more hurt by this junk than I am Deontay Wilder losing the Fury for some reason. I don't even know why. I wouldn't even be able to tell you why. He said one thing I don't get though is why everyone wants Charlo fight. Why we got to make a fighter move up for Canelo. Yeah, I'll watch it. I feel like that fight 4 years too late, man. I wanted this fight. I feel y'all. I feel what you're saying, Ghost, too. I feel you. Unless Charlo already want to move up. But this run me with that, bro. I feel like, man, that fight supposed to already happen, though. I feel like that fight supposed to already happen, dog. Like, it's crazy that I still watch it. I still pay for it. But there was a time where I just knew that, Jamal Charlo would be able to beat Canelo because he had less wear and tear on his body and all that good shit. Now I think that Jamal and been through some shit, and I think that Canelo shit might be able to get him right now at this point. You know what I mean? I think I'm less confident in Jamal beating Canelo right now, given Derevyanchenko in his last fight with how much damage he took in the last one. Derevyanchenko, chinking his armor, his body armor type shit. But then again, I know Canelo got a lot more power than Caleb Plant. I mean, I know Charlo got a lot more power than Caleb Plant. So I don't know, bro. It is what it is, though. I don't know. What I don't want to see is Canelo versus Triple G. So Charlo need to fight Boo on the 5-6. No need to move up for a nigga. They try to move up for Canelo. He does Benavidez. Benavidez ain't Canelo, bro. Canelo got something to win. He got a belt. He undisputed. Benavidez don't got nothing. He don't got nothing for him. We got to stop giving Benavidez shit he don't deserve to. Shout out my guy Bruce Go. He said rocking with my boy Sunny T Boxing and Sports. Salute. Shout out my guy Bruce Go. Charlo does not deserve to fight at this point, nor is there a need for that fight, nor should that fight be next. He said, I don't want to see any other Canelo fight. You can fight a beautiful fight for Ricky, I swear to God, this shit disheartening, bro. For 12 rounds, and it doesn't mean shit because they go give it to Canelo regardless. Right, man. That's really where I'm at, for real. Yeah, and that's what Sergey showed us, though. That's what Sergey showed us, like, don't matter, really. Like, you almost, like, for real, you gotta Anything short of just going in there, just walking through them, beating them down. Anything short of that, anything short of that, you ain't gonna get that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And that's just for real, for real. Anything short of that, you not gonna get that motherfucker. You just not gonna get that motherfucker. It don't matter. Dave Bennett was someone. Charlo. He no, he didn't. Ghost. Not Ghost. Don't push the fake narrative. He ain't call him out. They asked him a question. He said if we fight, I'd knock him out. That's what he said. Benavidez called that Charlo after he said Dave Bennett was someone called. Yeah. Benavidez called that Charlo after they asked him and he said he'll knock him out. They asked Charlo that question. He didn't call out Dave Benavidez. They asked him about Dave Benavidez and he said if we fight, I'd knock him out. That's what he said. He said I promise you, Charlo does not hit harder than Kovalev. And he not stopping shit. Charlo beat the shit out of Kovalev. Especially that Kovalev that Canelo beat. Understand that. They're not even the real Kovalev Canelo beat. You talking about the real Kovalev. You ain't talking about that Kovalev Canelo beat. You ain't talking about that Kovalev Canelo beat. Now that's for sure a fake narrative. Now that's for sure a fake narrative. That's a big fake narrative. He ain't caught that man out. He ain't caught that man out. That's exactly what he said. That's after the fact. You talking about 2-3 interviews later. That quote right there you talking about. What I'm talking about is how it started in the beginning. They asked him about David Benavidez. He said, I'd knock David Benavidez out. What you talking about is 2-3 quotes down the line. He said, Canelo been ducking every real talent till Saturday. That's a fact. Yeah, fact. Caleb Plant was his top victory in a long time. The Caleb Plant win is 10 times better than the Danny Jacobs win. The Caleb Plant win is 10 times better than the Shane Mosley win because Shane Mosley was old. The Caleb Plant win is 10 times better than the motherfucking what's that other boy? Billy Joe Saunders, because Billy Joe Saunders can't hold the candle to Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant stop Billy Joe Saunders. The Caleb Plant win is 10 times better than motherfucking I want to say Austin Trap because Austin Trap was maybe a little up there. I think he said that's not the point. KK hit hard and Charlo watched him now. He ain't knock shit out. Same with Triple G 2 the inverse later. Nah, he did call him out at one point. Yeah. But that was after they had already got cooking. When he said I knock your ass out like that, they had already started the beef. The beef was already going on. But originally the beef started when he said, when they asked him about it, he said, I beat him. He said, Fast Canelo the man. He the man, but it's so many questions behind Canelo, bro. It's so many questions behind him. So he the man if you want to crown him. You know what I mean? But he the man if you want to crown him. But I can't call him the man because there's too many questions in his, career type shit. But his last win was his most impressive win in a long time. His last win was the best win since Triple G. It might be his best win since Triple G. You can say what? And I don't give him. I don't even count the Lara wins. I don't feel like those are wins. You know what I mean? So what is his best win? Is Triple G, Austin Trout and Caleb Plant. And motherfuckers want to say Danny Jacobs. So what? Danny, you know what I'm saying? Danny Jacobs type shit. His best win is really a loss to Floyd Mayweather, D-Hodge. Just to be real, his best win is a loss. He said, it don't matter, sir. You making excuses for the man. Now I'm telling you what happened. I ain't making excuses for him. And, that's a myth, though. Charlo Duncan Benavidez is a myth, bro. That's a myth. That's a myth. His reason for not moving up is why I'm standing on there for the Charlo, they ducking Boo Boo and Doug Benny. You can't duck nobody in a different weight class. That's a myth. That's a myth. We gotta stop giving David Benavidez shit he don't deserve. It'd be funny as hell if EJ go up and fight Canelo and beat Canelo ass. But I want EJ to get undisputed. I want EJ to keep hunting Terrence Bud Crawford down because Terrence Crawford can't keep running. I don't want EJ to move up to 154 to be real with you until he fight Terrence Crawford. I want him to make it his business to stay at 147 until Bud fight. You know what I mean? I want him to stay there until Bud fight him, bro. For real. Because you know what I'm tired of? You know what I'm tired of? Now people could say Earl did this, Earl did that. Oh, Earl waited. What Earl said was, wait till I get the belts, then we go fight, which is now. But you know what I'm tired of hearing? Lately, where I've been trying to shout out my guy Willie Beecham sliding through the joint. He said, what's good, Southern T in chat. Shout out my guy Willie Beecham. Shout out my guy Nitty G. Appreciate y'all good folks sliding through this junk. But you know what I'm tired of hearing? You know, people want to bring up Earl and say Earl ducking, but that was 3-4 years ago. People want to say this. That was 3 years ago. Earl said we gonna fight after we get undisputed. But this is what I'm tired of hearing. I'm tired of hearing this shit. This is what I'm tired of hearing, y'all.
Spence is done. So you're done with Spence for right now. So Spence is not.
D-Hop, why you want us to give people props so much? You came here on they giving Fury prop shit. Ain't gonna give Canelo props shit. What the fuck you want to say, bro? That nigga a cheater, bro. You can cry him, bro. I ain't crying to no motherfucking cheaters, bro. I ain't crying to no steroid taking ass niggas, fool. I ain't crying to no steroid taking ass nigga, bro. You could cry him, D-Hop. That's your God. That's your king, bro. Them ain't my kings, D. Them your kings, bro. Them ain't my kings, bro. You could crown them, bro. I'm not crowning shit. I'm not crowning them niggas, bro. I crown the real. I crown the real. That's who I crown, bro. I crown real niggas, bro. I don't crown no cheating ass niggas. Didn't. Hey, look, y'all was real shit, and not just D-Hop, just in general, like nicer to your way, y'all. They robbed my boy Caleb. Caleb got knocked out. True enough, they ain't robbed Caleb. I lied. They ain't robbed Caleb. Caleb got knocked out, but they was about to rob my boy Caleb, and I'm pissed off about it. I'm pissed off because even though I felt like he was boxing great, he was gonna lose anyway. You know what I mean? So boxing really got me. I'm really pissed off. I'm really pissed off with this shit. I'm finna go full UFC in a minute on that ass. Real talk. I'm sick of this shit, man. He said what Crawford fans don't like to talk about is that Allen and EJ met with Bob and ESPN. They gave them a number for EJ to go over there and fight. Bud and Bob said that fight has to be bingo. And he also said 60-40 at the point in time, and Bud said 60-40 ain't good enough. But then he also said 50-50 might not be good enough. You know what I'm saying? So and my question to everybody is this. Okay, y'all say Earl ducked 3 years ago. Let's say y'all true, as I pulled me this shot of Remy. Let's say that what y'all saying is true 3 years ago, right? So if Bud don't want to take 50-50 or 60-40 now, what make y'all think that he was gonna be able to negotiate a fight with Earl Spence and them back then if he making it hard for negotiations right now? He making it hard to negotiate. He making it hard to negotiate right now. So what make y'all think we would have got this fight back then? You know what I'm saying? If he won't take 60-40 or 50-50 now, you know what I mean? I mean, let's just be real. Like let's just really think about it. This what I think Bud is. I think Bud is a guy. I think Bud is a hype job. He's the best hype job I ever seen in my life. Most talented hype job I ever seen in my fucking life. I think he's a hype job because Bud signs fights, or he let other fighters sign fights, and then Bud like to come in here and Bud like to talk about that fight and say, oh yeah, we gonna fight. I'm better than him when they got a fight coming up. When Bud about to fight a scrub, or when somebody else about to fight somebody else, that's when Bud say the Earl Spence fight makes sense. Oh yeah, I'll fight Porter. He came in the division, called out Keith Thurman. We hadn't got a Keith Thurman fight, hadn't got a Manny Pacquiao fight, hadn't got an Earl Spence fight, hadn't got any of those fights. You know what I mean? But Bud has said a lot of names. You know what I mean? So I think Bud is a hype guy. Bud hype us up for these fights, and then he fight, meme machines. He hype us up for these fights, and then he fight, Zapatas. He hype us up for these fights, and then he fights, Jose Benavidez type shit like that. You know what I mean? I think Bud is the best hype job I ever. Shout out my guy Terry Schmoot. I think Bud is the best hype job I ever seen in my life. No cap, most talented coaches hype job I ever seen in my life. But let's just think about it for a second. Let's put our thinking caps on. Let's put our boxing caps on for a second, y'all. If Bud Crawford is doing all this right now, making it hard to make this fight happen, what makes y'all believe that we would have got this fight years ago if Earl Spence had to say yes? You know what I mean? Earl Spence literally said, bro, let's make this fight the biggest fight we could possibly make it. Let's get undisputed. He said easy route. Let's take that phrase. Let's take that phrase into a consideration. Earl said, why wouldn't I take the easy route? Easy route meaning the fights that can be negotiated, fights that can be made. Fights for the belt is already on my side. You already a hard negotiator, Terrence Crawford. We can see this. We all see that you are hard. It's hard to negotiate with you. You couldn't get the Sean Porter fight made. It got mandated. You couldn't get the Manny Pacquiao fight made. You couldn't get the Earl Spence fight made. You know what I mean? So it's hard to negotiate with you. Anyway, you couldn't get the Keith Thurman fight made. You called out Keith Thurman when you came to the division. You haven't fought Keith Thurman either. The names that you're saying, we never see you fight these guys. So it's already hard to negotiate with you anyway. You get what I mean? So I'm not the one to believe that even if Earl would have been okay, let's fight. If Earl had plans already on his side to get the belts on his side. Bud came up from 140. You know what I'm saying? Got the WBO belt. Why do we expect Earl to drop all his plans and fight Bud? But let's fathom for a second he did that. Do we really believe? Do we really believe? Bud would have fought right then, would have been so hard for him to make any of these fights happen to begin with. They're just taking Errol Spence out of it. He understands that he has the propaganda machine behind him. Facts. Crawford has been the only one saying the fight's not going to happen. Facts. Hey, T, please go full UFC Max Holloway fighting instead. I need they've been in videos to get disrespectful this weekend and get the Canelo fight. Yeah, I think about going full UFC, bro. Because boxing really got me pissed off right now, bro. I seen my guy, box beautifully, bro. And that was about to take that fight from my guy. Spence low key sounds like though he said he wanted the easy route. I also keep talking 64 to 730. It should be 50-50. But don't deserve. Nah. It should be 60-40 or it should be 60-40. He was bullshit with the 70-30. It should be 60-40 or 50-50. You know what I mean? Bud don't deserve 50-50 though. 60-40 is over reasonable. It's over reasonable. And it's not my job to get in their pocket. Because Earl got 2 belts and Bud got 1. Because Earl got 2 belts and Bud got 1. Because Bud do pay-per-views. But we sound like these folks, promoters and shit like that. Fuck all that. I ain't talking about that. I'm putting that on Bud. Bud don't even do pay-per-views. I'm putting that on Bud because 40% is more than enough for a championship fight, bro. Fuck who deserve this, who deserve that, bro. 40% is more than enough for a championship fight, bro. That's more than you go get now. You getting 40% of a pay-per-view, damn fool. You're not getting 40% of a motherfucking guaranteed purse. You getting 40% of it. You getting a guaranteed purse up front and you getting a pay-per-view split. You know what I mean? 40% is more than enough. But I'm not here to be nobody promoter. What I'm saying is us as fans, we should be mad. If we go be mad at Earl for not dropping everything he doing and going to fight Bud to get his belt instead of Sean Porter belt. You know what I'm saying? Bud had a belt, Sean Porter got a belt. If we mad at Earl for actually going to fight another champion and not fighting Bud, we should be mad at Bud for not taking 40% and not fighting a champion at all. And I know Terry Smooth Jr. trolling, but I like how Terry be helping me keep my show going. Terry go give me some real good shit to cook on. So shout out Terry Smooth Jr. Spence got more about. If Buzz beat Porter, he deserves 50-50. Bruce, I still don't think him beating Porter after Earl. You see, like you get what I'm saying? You see how much leeway we got? And Bruce, I'm with it. You know what I mean? I think Earl gonna give him 50-50 anyway. But look, y'all, we talking 50-50, right? Guess what Crawford said? Crawford said 50-50 might not even be enough at this point. Y'all remember he said that? So he said that too. I hope Earl give him 50-50 because I don't give a fuck how much Earl give him because I want to see the fight regardless. You know what I mean? I want to see the fight regardless. So hopefully Earl do offer him 50-50 and hope Bud do take it so we can put an end to this. You know what I mean? I want to put an end to this shit. So I hope Earl do. And I think Earl is going to offer him 50-50. But I do remember Terrence Crawford saying 50-50 might not even be enough. Am I the only person that remember that? Do anybody else remember that? That just because Earl is unified in one division doesn't make you the biggest fish. What's the big fish to a former undisputed along with undefeated? That shit don't matter like that. What I did in middle school, Terry Smooth, I got middle school. I made the middle school all-star team, bro. I got all Metro and I made the middle school all-star team. When I got to high school, that shit didn't help me at all. I made all Metro in high school. When I got to college, that shit didn't help me at all. What you did before you got to where you at now don't mean shit at all, bro. Nobody knows who turns Bud. I ain't gonna say that. No, Bud Crawford don't do pay-per-views. You know what I mean? When it come down to it, you got to compare their numbers. You compare their fights. You compare their belts. When you compare it all, 147, that's his division. Bud could have beaten Kell Brook back then. I know that Bud could have fought him back then. He didn't. Like he didn't know he couldn't have beat him because he didn't fight him. If he would have fought him, then he would have beat him. We would have maybe answered. Nah, he couldn't because he didn't. Nah, he couldn't. He couldn't because he was losing to him now. And Terry Smooth Jr. No cap. That's not me just saying that he was losing. That's not me just saying that he was losing to Kell Brook because I'm an Earl Spence fan. He was really losing on the cards to Kell Brook at the time he knocked him out. He's a cell-determined split. Right. He said, how the fuck you deserve 50-50 out someone Spence beat already? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yep. That's what I'm getting there too. He already beat him. You know what I mean? Bud not trying to fight EJ anyways on the cool. Yeah, Ricky, and I'm realizing that, Ricky. I'm realizing that. I told y'all, Bud is the most talented hype job we ever seen in our life, bro. Bud waits till people about to get in fights. Manny Pacquiao, Sean Porter, Earl Spence, and be like, I'll fight them. I'll fight them. We go fight. Or he wait till he about to get in the fight. Then he call out them when they can't fight. The reason right now he's saying that I don't want now big Earl Spence fighter. The reason right now, hold on, I'm gonna play it again. The reason right now he's saying this right here. The reason right now he's saying this.
Spence is done. So you're done with Spence for right now. So Spence is not. You don't think Spence will be this year, maybe next year? Never. Really? I say never. What about 154? What about 154?
The boy said he wouldn't even fight Spence at 154. He said it's over with. He said it's over with. Never. What about 154? It's over with. So I'm tired of hearing Bud say that. And y'all know why Bud speak. Look, I lost 3 people. Y'all know why I lost 3 people? Because y'all didn't like how that shit sounded. Y'all know why Bud saying that? Because Earl Spence don't get a fight. And Bud about to have his fight. So the times actually match up right now. They could actually come back and they could get this fight. Newsflash, y'all. I got some more information. Now I don't know how true it is. We got to sit, wait, and see. But I'm going to tell y'all on Southern T because this is what I do. And again, y'all, I'm back on my game. I ain't taking no more breaks, missing no more days. I'm back on my Southern T beating, getting y'all that shit like I get y'all that shit. Let me tell y'all something. This welterweight tournament that's going on is freeing up time for Earl Spence to recover. And it's also freeing up time for Earl Spence to take another fight in between. They send the Ugas through the ringer because guess what? When Earl Spence come back, Earl Spence don't want no tuna. Earl Spence want a title fight. If Ugas already got a title fight, who's the other champion? Bing, bing, ding, 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 ding. Terrence Crawford talking like this because you better believe these boxers in these boxing words are small and these people talk. Terrence Crawford talking like this because he know Earl Spence is available next. He got a fight that's coming, so he gonna have a break. By the time he ready for his next fight, Earl Spence gonna be back. That fight could really happen. That's why Terrence Crawford saying shit like this, y'all, because that Earl Spence fight could really be next if they wanted to be. Because Earl Spence is out with an injury. When he come back, Bud will be done with Sean Porter, right? This is why he talking like this.
So Spence is not. So you don't think Spence will be this year, maybe next year? Never. Really? I say never. What about 154? What about 154?
Over with. He talking like that because Earl Spence is available. He will be available around the same time, you know, that he'll be coming back off of this fight with Sean Porter. You know, if he wins, could y'all do your boy a favor, hit that like button for me? I got 3 dislikes. I got 20 likes. I got 15 people in here. Could y'all hit that like button for me or the dislike button for me? You know, don't really matter to me. Shout out y'all good folks sliding through Skin the Hardaway 7T. If y'all could, y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't. Hit that subscription button, hit that bell icon, help your boy out. Appreciate that. Appreciate all y'all good folks. But hell yeah, man. He's urged the one Duggan Bud. Even during the press conference, the rep from PBC said fighters make the choices on who they fight. Earl said, when I get the belts, we go fight. And now Bud Crawford saying, no, we not never gonna fight. Earl already told us how. Earl told you, bro, when I get the belts, we go fight. Earl got his belt. Earl fighting champion. Sean Porter, Bud not fighting champions. Earl doing what he said he gonna do. How he ducking when he already told you what he gonna do. Now we about to get here. We almost here, Terry. We almost here, Terry. And now Bud saying no. Understand what I'm getting at. Earl told y'all we about to get this fight. And now we almost here. And now Bud saying no. Understand. Timing is everything, y'all. Bud know what's going on. He said, man, even if people read their fighters choose who they fight, why won't Earl choose to fight Bud? He just told y'all. Earl never said he wasn't going to fight Bud, Terry. He never said he wasn't. He always said they was. Bud said he wasn't gonna fight Earl, Terry. He never said he wasn't. Show me where Earl said he wasn't. Earl never said he wasn't. You confusing Bud with Earl. Earl said we gonna fight next year. If you take what Earl talking about 3 years ago, we gonna fight for undisputed, Bud. That's next year, bro. That's now. Bud the one talking that language that he don't want to fight no more. Come on now, y'all. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. Earl's outgrowing the weight division. The Bud fight needs to happen ASAP. Because EJ don't have a fight like bingo, he don't. Earl is damaged goods. That I ain't going to be back. Well, it should be an easy win for, but I don't give a fuck about none of that, Terry. I don't care about his health. If that man step in the ring, that man healthy enough to fight, and I want to see him fight. So I'm all for. I don't care about his eye. If he get in the ring, he gonna fight, and we go see it. I don't give a fuck about that. I want to see the fight. If he come back, that means he healthy enough to fight, and I want to fight. I want to see Terrence Crawford fight Earl Spence. That's what I want to see. And that's what I want to see. I don't want to hear niggas say, nah, I won't want to fight. Earl been beat up way too much out the ring, car accidents, eye damage. Earl ain't gonna, but I don't care about none of that. Like I said, you skip my question. What question, bro? Will Porter rematch Crawford if he wins or rematch? Will Porter rematch Crawford if he wins or rematch Earl? I think he gonna rematch Earl because they don't got ain't no rematch clause on the mandatory. He'll more than likely rematch Earl because he on that side of the street. He said he didn't want to fight Sean Porter on the cool, saying he forced it. Yeah, he did. They did. Mandatory. He told Sean Porter, to activate his mandatory. You know what I mean? And there ain't no way you could do that. You can't activate no mandatory. He said activate that mandatory being tongue in cheek because he know that he would top rank and Sean Porter can't activate no mandatory. Top rank in the WBO and Bob Arum had to activate that mandatory. And they did. They eventually did. But Sean Porter couldn't activate no motherfucking mandatory. He said Jake Paul sold more pay-per-views than Canelo versus Plant. How Spence probably when he the unified champ, but need the Ugas belt, then it's 50-50. Yeah, he got an argument then. He got an argument for 50-50 with an even amount of belts, bro. That's the only thing I can see. And that's what I was saying. Y'all peep this. If Earl in the meantime was fighting Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, he fought Porter for a belt. In the meantime, bro, Bud should have been getting the other belt to make this shit a 50-50 fight. And then y'all understand this. Bud even said that 50-50 might not be enough. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that part. Y'all don't want us to forget that part. That part where Bud said even 50-50 might not be enough. Don't forget this, y'all. Don't forget this. 50-50 might not even be just a problem. It might be deeper than that, y'all. It might be even deeper than that. Understand that. He said everybody wants to see Bud versus the truth. Facts, bro. Porter said if he win, him and Bud can run it back. Porter ain't got no say so if he was Showtime PBC, they gonna give Porter an easy ass. They gonna give PBC trap. PBC gonna give Porter an easy ass mandatory in the fat check. He go sit there, he go wait on Earl Spence. Money talk. True versus Bud. Fact. Not the other way around. Spence the A-side come first. Shout out my guy, Terry Cunning, in the super chat. I mean, with the super sticker. Shout out my Brody. Appreciate you, Terry Cunning. Showing your boy love. Appreciate you, my guy. He said no argument with belts. Jake Paul get bigger split than Spence and Bud. Because he sells more. It's all about numbers. Now, Jake Paul fights Spencer Bud. That motherfucker going 50-50 because Jake Paul know that he ain't worth a damn compared to real boxers. You know what I'm saying? Jake Paul. Also, reaching shout to Jake Paul. Jake Paul made sure everybody get paid on his card. So I'm pretty sure Jake Paul goes split 50-50 with them boxers because Jake Paul understand that he need his respect in boxing. That's why he takes his time and he do make good business decisions in boxing. Now, how he sell his shit and how he sell his shit. But Jake Paul does make good business decisions in boxing. You know what I mean? Jake Paul gonna get them folks 50-50. He ain't gonna be on no stupid shit like that because he know that they real boxers. It is what it is. Bud winning that fight. We gotta see, man. Wendell said, yeah, we gotta see that. I got Bud winning. I got Bud winning by UD right now. You know what I mean? I got him winning by UD, but we go see. I'm getting less and less confident in that UD in that Bud winning though. As the fight draws close, I'm getting less and less confident, especially hearing what I've been hearing. Type shit. I'm getting less confident in it. But I got Bud winning right now. I got it a 55-45 fight. And I got Bud winning right now. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm less confident than I was at 60-40 Bud. You know what I mean? I'm less confident as the fight gets closer. But I got Bud winning right now too. He said he's selling 1 million pay-per-views. Then should we be rooting for Sean since it would make undisputed more likely? But I want to see the best. You know, everybody say Terrence is the best. I want to see the best fight the best. That's what I want to see. So that's why I want to see. Bud versus Crawford. We already seen Earl versus Sean. We about to see Sean versus Bud. But if Sean beat Bud, then he deserve an Earl Spence fight. He deserve a Ugas fight. So if that happened, then it's fuck what I want to see. And it is what it is. it's fuck what I want to see, and it is what it is. If he beat him, he said, "I have Bud by split decision. Pause. By split decision, going to be hard. The key is getting Uga strapped. What if Porter? What if Porter Spence is the best though? Yeah, if Sean Porter beat Bud, then Porter Spence is the best. You know what I mean? Then we loading up for another Spence Porter fight. Because if Bud lose to Porter, then Bud no longer the best. So it'll be fuck Bud. Or at this point on some real shit, the way Bud moving, the way Bud moving has blown me, dog. Like he for sure ducking Earl Spence now. If he wasn't, if people could confidently say that Earl Spence ducking Bud, I'm on the boat. I'm confidently saying that Bud is ducking Earl Spence. But the difference is that y'all can't find me nowhere where motherfucking Earl Spence saying, I'm not fighting Bud Crawford. Now y'all can find me one rebuttal where Earl Spence said, if Terrence Crawford don't need me, why he at my fights? Y'all can show me saying that, but y'all can never find me Earl Spence saying that he don't want that fight. But guess what though?
Spence is done. You're done with Spence for right now. So Spence is not. So you don't think Spence will be this year, maybe next year? Never. Really? Why say never? What about 154? What about 154?
The nigga so fucking shaky. The boy said, bro, listen to what the boy said. No. Then the reporter said, oh, what about 154? Bud said, that fight done. He said, oh, not even that one. He said, never. Like, get the fuck out of here, dog. You could never hear Earl Spence talking like that. You will never hear Earl Spence talking like that, dog. That's y'all king, man. I'm done making this. I ain't making excuse for none of these niggas, bro. I ain't making excuse for none of these niggas, bro. Now the question is, can anybody beat Canelo? Hey, nigga, that was Saturday. That was Saturday, nigga. That was Saturday, bro. Is Ghost still here? Ask Ghost what day that was. Bro, I think that was Saturday, bro. I'm finna see. Yes, bro, that shit was Saturday. Trap the man said that shit is Saturday, bro. You will never hear Earl Spence talking like that, bro. For real, like at a certain point, bro, we gotta call a spade, man. And right now, come on, man. Get for real. I ain't making no excuses for that nigga. If y'all could look, I'm not even arguing with y'all saying Earl Spence duck no more. Y'all can have it. I'm gonna get y'all that one. But if y'all could literally say Earl Spence duck for saying we gonna fight later on for undisputed, because that's basically what he said, right? I ain't gonna fight you now. I'm gonna fight you later on for undisputed. So if y'all could call that a duck, y'all, how could y'all literally not call Terrence Bud Crawford a duck by saying I don't want to fight, period? And the thing y'all say is, oh well, he waited too long. What? So y'all can understand the guy saying he don't want to fight because he waited too long, but y'all can't understand the guy saying, I want to fight you. I want me and you the two best. I want to fight you for all the belts. What? How is somebody saying we go fight later a duck, but somebody saying we not gonna fight at all later a duck? See, hear me out, bro. Like, honestly, hear me out. How is somebody saying? And then look, after he said we gonna fight later, he said I got two fights. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight Manny. Then I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight for the belt. I'm gonna fight for the WBA. Then I'm gonna get the WBO. I'm gonna make it the belts. I ain't even gonna say the names. He's because Manny Pacquiao didn't happen. He's I'm gonna fight for the WBA, and then I'm gonna fight for the WBO. No, Wendell. Earl said we go fight later. Now it's later. Now it's the time Earl was talking about. And Earl recently just said, bro, I'm gonna fight two fights, bro. I'm gonna fight Manny and Bud. He said Manny, and then he said Bud. He didn't even say for the belt. I'm gonna fight Manny and Bud, but Bud's name was in there. Earl said, I'm gonna fight you later. And he's been letting you know that, oh yeah, the fight coming. That's not a duck, bro. Now Bud saying I don't want to fight, bro. That's no, bro. Y'all gotta stop trying to kill one person with the other, bro. Y'all gotta stop trying to kill one person with the other, bro. They did not duck each other, bro. Earl said we gonna fight later. He never said no. You never heard Earl Spence say no, Wendell. And I know you a Bud guy, Wendell. I know you a Bud guy. You never heard Earl say no, bro. He said, man, that clown. Stop it. Man, ain't no man is far from a clown. Man is far from a clown. Man, in the Hall of Fame. Watch your mouth when you talk about Manny Pacquiao on Southern T. Don't shoot him, y'all. Don't shoot him. Watch your mouth when you talk about Manny Pacquiao on Southern T. Chinese Yoda. It's your first time I heard Chinese Yoda. You must be one. You must be one of them dudes that dislike my stuff. You one of them dudes that dislike my video, huh, Chinese Yoda? I ain't seen Chinese Yoda on these. Don't shoot him though. But hell yeah, man. He didn't. They didn't duck each other, Wendell. They didn't duck each other, bro. If y'all can say Earl, if fighting later, if Earl saying we gonna fight later is a duck, then Bud Crawford saying we never gonna fight has to be a duck. Earl literally told you that man next, bro. Right before his fight pack, he said, I'm fighting Manny, then I'm fighting Bud. He literally told you Bud was gonna be his next fight. He said, I love your channel, bro. Appreciate you, Tandy Yoda. But he literally said, after my next fight, bro, Bud is next. And now Bud on this, it's never happening. It's never happening. Why his energy? Why do you say that shit with so much vulgar? Like it don't make sense for this fight to happen, bro. For real, Bud. Like, why? Are you so why? When this man literally told you 3 years ago that we go fight. When he told you before, when he signed to fight Manny, that you after Manny. What you mean you don't want to fight him no more? This man literally told us he was gonna fight Manny Pacquiao for 6 years, y'all. And Manny Pacquiao didn't even have a belt. Keith Thurman had the belts. Bro, the man, Ricky, the man said at one, not even at 154. The man said not even at 154. Boxing 1982 said Manny was an 8-weight IBO chump. Nah, dog. But we ain't finna talk about Manny right now. I'm glad he came up, though. We were talking about 147. I'm glad he came up, though. Put some respect on Manny's name, man. You know what I mean? The man literally ducking. He literally ducking. Bud is literally ducking Errol Spence, and he ducking Undisputed. And everybody seem to be A-okay with the shit. Everybody seem to be A-okay with the shit because the Errol Spence hate is real. Somebody just told me where was Errol Spence a couple months ago when both of them wasn't committed in the fight. Well, Bud Crawford was ducking Sean Porter. He was ducking Errol Spence. Errol Spence said 60-40 when they both weren't committed to a fight. And Bud said no. What you mean where he was? He gave him a number. Facts over feelings when it come to this. And people like to talk that shit in my comments and shit, but they won't come on to the live streams and shit like that. This man just said, This man just said, where was Spence when they both didn't have fights months ago? You mean when Earl Spence said 60-40? And Bud said 50-50 might not even work? Come on, man. Just make it make sense, dog. Like, for real. I get y'all. I get we fans of our fight, but don't y'all want to see good fights, man? A lot of y'all want to be right. I don't give a fuck about being right. I don't want to be right about who ducked nobody. I don't want to be right about who ducked nobody. Because I want them to fight so we can find out who the best. Fuck the who ducked who conversation. I don't want to have that conversation. Okay. I want to have a conversation about the fight afterward. And I've been saying don't nobody beat Earl but Bud. And don't nobody beat Bud. Don't nobody beat Earl but Bud. And don't nobody beat Bud but Earl. Y'all know I say that shit. That's why I'm so pissed off when I hear Bud talk like this, bro. That's why I get so pissed off when dudes get to talking like this, bro. Because what the fuck is you doing, my nigga? I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. But I'm done giving these niggas the benefit of the doubt, bro. I'm done making excuses for grown-ass men, bro. And you said out your mouth, baby. And you said out your mouth you don't want to fight this man multiple times, bro. He said, Bob air Mr. Blaine. He doesn't want to open his purse. Man. I think Bob Arum is the blame because see Earl told us that too, baby. Because Earl told us that too. When he made the man look on the wrist, y'all look at this. Bud was supposed to fight Manny Pacquiao for a long time, right? Not Earl Spence. Earl Spence wasn't even connected to Manny Pacquiao. Bud was supposed to fight Manny Pacquiao for a long time. Their fight didn't happen. Earl Spence and Bud fight not happening. Sean Porter and Bud had to be mandated because I guess Sean Porter couldn't just activate his mandatory. So I guess somebody had to activate it for him. You know what I mean? When is we gonna stop giving this man the benefit of the doubt, bro? He can make fights with Main Machine. He can make fights with Benavidez. He can make fights with Zapata. And all of them was voluntary defenses, bro. He said Florida Open. He said it's Bob versus Al, two old fools, not fans of ours. It's nothing to do with Bud and Spence. No, we can't get him that excuse no more, bro. When Bud is saying out his mouth he don't want to fight. That made sense, bro. Yeah, I think he is now. I think he is now because Bud finna leave him. I think he threw him to the Wolves now, team, because Bud finna leave him. And I believe if Bud doesn't leave Tyrant on the way to see Spence fight, if they order it. I think Bud pretty much already left Tyrant. Matter of fact, y'all, I get from a great source, one of the top sources I know, that Bud has already left Top Rank. He just can't announce it officially yet. But an official announcement will be made around the time of the fight. No cap. And the only reason that, I made a video a while ago saying that Bud more than likely has left Top Rank because of who the folks he signed with. But the only reason I haven't made a video yet is because the person that told me said that they wanted to make the video around the time when the fight get, I went close to when the fight happened. So I'm gonna let them do it. But he already left Top Rank, y'all. Like it pretty much set in stone. So Ricky Williams, OG Ricky, or Bob throwing Bud to the Wolves. Yeah, because Bud, Bud done with him, and everybody know it. Everybody in the room done with. Everybody in the room know Bud gone. Everybody in the room know Bud gone. Need Don King around. Now face like him. My Don King was robbing the boxes too, G. Shout out Chinese Jordan. A real man out of Islamic come, man. Don King would have made the fights 3 years ago. John King still in boxing. That's why I like to hear that this fight was ordered. Facts. The 2021 fake boxing fan, their own little team. Yeah, this John was ordered. But yeah, on the bright side, yeah, he pretty much done. Like he gone. Everybody know that he gone. Like Bob know he gone. Bull know he gone. Let's go and talk about it. I told you I'm back on my shit. Let's go and talk about it. Bob knew Bud was gone when this fight got ordered. Because what Bud was gonna do was he was just gonna play it cool with Bob. But Bud was gone when Bob, said that he could buy a house with the money he lost on Terrence Crawford. Bud was gone then. When he came out and said, Bob just talking. Bob just talking. That's when Terrence Bud Crawford started playing the cool. But he always was gonna leave. He was giving Bob the runaround, in the negotiations and shit. But Bob, a smart dude. So eventually he realized, he just gonna keep giving me the runaround. He's not gonna sign. He basically was playing Bob in his face. So Bob mandated Sean Porter. Out of spitefulness to try to get him to lose the belt. Because if he loses to Sean Porter, people say, so why would Bob mandate Porter? If he loses to Sean Porter, this is where Bob got smart. If he loses to Sean Porter, PBC won't need him or want him because he won't have a belt. And Sean Porter, a guy on their roster already, who already lost to guys on their roster, beat him. So Bub won't even be able to really go to PBC. Maybe he can go to PBC, get a name, they try to regenerate his career, but he won't go to PBC for as much. So by him losing to a PBC fighter already, PBC don't want him. Also, Sean Porter got a lot of friends over at Top Rank. Believe it or not. Sean Porter got a lot of friends over at Top Rank. Believe it or not. Hey, B. What's good, brother? Bro, real shit, y'all. I can't keep blaming Bob when Bud saying he don't want to fight Earl. I could blame Bob. Earl said blame Bob for Manny Pacquiao. Earl said blame Bob for Manny Pacquiao because Bud and Manny was talking for years and couldn't make shit happen. Earl and Bud was talking Earl and Manny was talking for a couple months maybe. On and off a couple months and made a fight happen. So Earl and Bud was able to make a fight. Earl and Pacquiao was able to make a fight in months when Manny and Bud couldn't get a fight together on the same side of the street for years. We can blame Bob for Bud not fighting Manny, But we can't blame Bob for Bud and Earl. When you got Bud saying he don't want to fight Earl Spence. You never heard Bud say he didn't want to fight Manny Pacquiao. And you can say, well, Manny Pacquiao was the cash cow. Manny Pacquiao, Earl Spence and Manny Pacquiao. Well, Manny Pacquiao is retired. So who's the money maker at 147 right now, y'all? Let's talk about it. Y'all say he chased Earl too long. I say he chased Manny Pacquiao longer. Y'all say, well, that's Manny Pacquiao, not Earl Spence. Okay. Manny Pacquiao. So why he wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao? Manny Pacquiao is, a legacy fight, money man of the division, big money fight. Manny retired now. Who's the biggest money fight he could get in the welterweight division? Wait. Everybody was good. Man, shot been forgotten in 16. The pops, he went down. He said, oh, nigga, Earl ain't going to 160. If I'm Earl, son, because y'all really know what's going on. We just watched Earl would go to 160 next. Oh yeah, next 2 years. Yeah, it's about 4 fights. I agree with that. By next 2 years, I agree. But if I'm Earl, I'm staying at 147 until Bud fight me. I'm gonna make it apparent. I'm gonna say if I'm Earl, I'm coming out right now, and I'm saying even if I don't do it, even if I'm not planning to do it, he need to put that pressure on Bud. Like, I'm gonna stay at 147 until Bud decides to get undisputed. How you don't want to fight Earl Spence, and that's the only thing standing between you and undisputed at 147. In the end, I think in the end he gonna be at 160. I don't think he gonna be there soon. Try, folks give me the 27 like brother. Appreciate that. Now we can't say it's Bob Aaron, bro. We can't. Yo, Chinese Yoda says it's Bob Aaron. We can't say it's Bob Arum when Bud is openly saying that this fight is not going to happen. He's openly saying that it's not going to happen. Him, not Bob or none of my. He said not even at 154. The man said he won't even fight him at 154. Y'all want me to play it again? The man said he never going to fight him. How's shake? How's first of all?
Spence is done. You're done with Spence for right now. So Spence is not. You don't think Spence will be this year? Maybe next year. Never. I said never. What about 154? What about 154?
The man said never. It's over with. This man said never. He said not even 154. That man said never. It's over with. Wow. Imagine if Earl Spence said that, y'all. For real. Like, let's imagine if Earl said that shit. Imagine the backlash if Earl Spence said that shit, man. So I'm burying this fight again. There was a point in time where I had completely stopped even talking about this shit. That was how I completely stopped even giving this shit energy. And I wanted to make sure that I put it in this. Uh, I want to make sure that I put it in this certainty today because I'm done talking about this. I'm gonna make a video about it. I'm gonna put the video in there where Bud is saying that he don't want no Earl Spence smoke, not even at 154. I'm gonna add that in there, and that's gonna be the last. Today is gonna be the last time I talk about Spence versus Bud, and I'm calling it straight up what it is, bro. He ducked that man, and there ain't no way around it. At this point, if you saying that that's not a duck, it's just because you a huge Bud Crawford fan, and I'm accepting it. I'm accepting it, and it is what it is, and I need you to accept it too, because that's all it is at this point. Because what else can you call it, man? If you can say, and I'm giving y'all Earl Spence ducking back in the day, right? I'm giving y'all that. I'm conceding to that. For argument's sake, I'm conceding to that. Let's say Earl Spence ducked back in the day. He ducked the fight right then, even though what Earl Spence was talking about what's happening now. Earl Spence said we go get the belt, then we go fight. Earl Spence said we go fight later. So if y'all could say Earl Spence ducked for saying we go fight later, you got to at this point say Terrence Crawford is the one ducking by saying that we never going to fight at all. Same principle. And if you can't say the two, if you can't understand the two, if you can't respect the two, if you can't realize that they are the same, then you just straight up biased and you don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Because they are the same. If you feel like Earl ducked for not fighting Bud right then and there, then there is no way you can't feel like Bud is ducking now for saying he never go fight Earl Spence. Just that on that. And today gonna be the last day I talk about this shit. I'm gonna make a video after this live stream about it, and that's gonna be it. And I'm burying that shit because Bud Crawford didn't bury that shit. So hopefully my guy just do what he do at 47. Get the belts he can. He can get three of them. Go up to 154, and hopefully get his undisputed. Hopefully get his undisputed shot at 154. So I'm through. I'm through hanging on to that Bud. I'm through hanging on to that Bud Crawford fight. I'm through hanging on to this Spence Crawford fight. I was done with it at a point in time, and I'm back done with it again because we not getting that motherfucker. And there's no reason that we shouldn't get that motherfucker. We simply not getting that motherfucker because let y'all tell it Spence don't want to fight. If I tell it Bud don't want to fight, so we simply getting that motherfucker because these people don't want to fight. But the difference is, I could find your guy saying that he don't want that fight. You can't find my guy saying that he don't want that fight. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. When it comes to Canelo, and when it comes to Canelo and Bud, when it comes to Canelo and Plant, I think it was a great performance by Caleb Plant. I think he frustrated Canelo Alvarez at times in that fight. There was even a point in time where Canelo sat on the rope and tried to bait Caleb Plant to come in because Canelo Alvarez couldn't really catch, Caleb Plant type deal. I think Caleb Plant was up on the cards at the time of the stoppage, but the judges that was actually calling the fight didn't feel that way. I think the judges, did a horrible job, even though Canelo didn't let it get to the judges. From the feel that I was getting from the fight that I saw, and I think even Eddie Reynoso in the corner felt the same way I felt that Canelo might have been losing that fight. It most definitely was a closer fight than the cards had indicated type deal. Just Eddie Reynoso's speech in their corner wasn't the speech of a man who felt like that his fighter was, dominating their fight 6 rounds, 4 rounds. You know what I mean? Like they had him up on the card. Just listen to Eddie Reynoso's speech, in the corner, how he was talking to Canelo. Wasn't the speech of a fighter who was, dominating the fight. But I think Caleb Plant, did great. Canelo Alvarez got the stoppage. Kudos to Canelo Alvarez. I think Caleb Plant in the show was Canelo Alvarez's best opponent in a long time. You know what I mean? The scorecard did indicate just how close that fight really was in actuality. I think that was a hell of a fight. At this point, I feel like either you got to completely knock Canelo Alvarez out in order to beat him. I think Caleb Plant boxed a hell of a fight, and they had him down heavily on those cards. Still, those cards were atrocious. I think boxing is in a real bad place right now. When you know the Michael Fox versus Masquerade situation, the Oscar Valdez PEDs, his scorecard situation. The Austin Trout, just recently, the Austin Trout glove situation, the Shaq and Foster, glove situation. And Caleb Plant, Canelo Alvarez scorecards, even though Canelo got the stoppage, man. I just think boxing, like I say this and I know this already, and I shouldn't be surprised when things like this happen. But I had a lot of invested in this Caleb Plant Canelo fight though. But I shouldn't be surprised when things like this happen. But it's just that shit was disgusting to me, dog. Because I knew just from the feel of that fight. I knew once I saw those scorecards, the scorecards were going to have Caleb Plant up, and they was going to tell me that he was winning that fight until he got knocked out. But the cards were so atrocious, man. It most definitely just took my boxing spirit away, dog. Like I'm not gonna lie, it did. That's why I didn't even do a show yesterday or Sudden Tea yesterday or nothing because I was really down, and I was laid down by the judging of that fight. I wanted Caleb Plant to at least get his count. I want fighters to get that count. They stand at 8 counts. If Tyson Fury could get a stand at 8 count, then Caleb Plant could have got a stand at 8 count. But it is what it is. I'm just at the point where like boxing is I know this shit corrupt. I knew this, but it's like when you see it on such a high level, there's literally nothing we could do about, if they want a certain fighter to win, a certain fighter is going to win. Whether it's Michael Fox, whether it's Masquerade versus Fox, Fox versus Masquerade, whether it's Canelo versus Plant, whether it's Oscar Valdez versus Robinson Cohen. It's like if they want a fighter to win, their fighter is going to win, and there's nothing that truthfully, that we could do about the shit. There's nothing we can do about it. We got to keep bringing light to this shit. There's nothing we can do short of to keep on bringing light to this shit. But I feel like that Caleb Plant did a lot of good work in that fight, and he wasn't being awarded for it. But I would have much rather argued that fight from the perspective of it going 12 and him being robbed. Canelo did a damn good job, going in there and getting that stoppage. Didn't see that stoppage coming. Didn't predict the stoppage before the fight. Didn't see it coming within the fight because Caleb Plant was doing extremely well in that fight. But y'all, yeah, but I just gave y'all my to sum up everything. Um, I still don't think that no, I still got my questions about Canelo Alvarez. Given the judging of that fight, my question is like, is he really unbeatable, or is he just highly favored? Still, now he had the PED thing, so I question the steroid thing. Still, of course, great win with Caleb Plant though. Great win versus Caleb Plant. I think Caleb Plant did everything that fight he needed to do to win, except get knocked out, and they had him down on the cards anyway. With Bud and Earl, at this point, I'm calling a spade with Bud and Earl. Bud ducking that man. It is what it is. If you could say Earl ducked back in the day, and I give it to you. Okay, Earl ducked back in the day when he said we gonna fight later. But now it's later, and now Bud the one singing that tune where that fight is never gonna happen. You know what I mean? He not even saying that we should have fought back then. He just saying, it's never gonna happen. He said the fight won't even happen at 154. He don't want no Earl Spence smoke at all. So he ducking that man. That just is what it is. But that's all I got. Skin the Hardaway Study T. Appreciate everybody sliding through this junk. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, tell a friend, tell a friend. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.